This is John Finnemore Souvenir Programme. Hello. Excuse me, sorry, I've never actually put a bet on before. Could you just...
Yeah, not to worry. What are you betting on? Horses, is it? Dogs? Football?
No, I would like to bet that Barcelona is the capital of Spain.
Right, no, we can't really do that. We do sporting events, really.
Well, but you take bets on non-sporting things too, don't you? I mean, elections and Oscars.
Yeah, but not geography.
So why not? Why can't I bet on the capital of Spain?
OK, because those other things, elections and that, they're still about things that haven't happened yet, yeah? So it's got to be something in the future.
OK, all right, fine. I bet that when I look up what the capital of Spain is, it turns out to be Barcelona.
No,
Well, why not? That's in the future.
Yeah, but, OK, the problem is, how do we know you haven't looked it up already?
How do you know? How do you know I haven't looked it up already? Well, for one thing, because the capital of Spain is Madrid.
Right, yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, it is. I mean, I'm almost certain. So if I'd looked it up, I'd know not to put the bet on.
OK, but hang on. If you know Barcelona... Right, OK, hang on. If you know Barcelona's not the capital of Spain, why do you want to bet that it is?
Well, I don't know it's not. I'm not 100%. I'm just pretty certain it's not. So, when this bloke in the pub next door just said he'd bet anything in the world that it was, I bet him £50,000.
Oh.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't have £50,000. And what if it's one of those trick questions and actually Barcelona is the capital of Spain? So what I thought was, before I check, I'll put on a small bet at presumably very long odds with you guys, just in case, and then I'm covered.
Yeah, but why don't you just look it up now and see if you need to?
Excuse me, I'm not a cheat.
OK, but still, you know, we really can only take bets on stuff that's not happened yet. And whichever of Madrid or Barcelona is capital, and it's definitely Madrid, by the way, I've been there, it's already here.
OK, how about this then? Can I bet that Barcelona will be the capital of Spain tomorrow?
Well, I don't know.
It's definitely in the future.
Yeah, I suppose. OK, hang on, I'll ring HQ and check.
OK, well, I expect that'll take you, what, 10 or 15 minutes? And now that 10 or 15 minutes have gone by... What did they say?
Good news! They say yes, and we can offer you odds of 10 million to 1.
Oh, great. Well, here's a fiver on it. See you tomorrow.
Or not.
Yeah, or probably not. Javier, it is done. The financing is in place. Begin the coup.
Right, so the thing is, the school needs a slogan.
A slogan? Why?
I don't know, it's just a thing schools have now. It's to go on the sign outside, you know, this sort of thing. Springborn School, a tradition of excellence. Or, where learning is an adventure. Or, committed to excellence in education.
Where any of those sounds fine?
No, they've all been used. We need our own.
OK, a school of excellence.
Excellence for everyone.
Where excellence comes to excel.
OK, it doesn't have to be about excellence.
Well, it might as well be, though. Springborn, where the students are all equally excellent, ironically making them all look normal.
But only compared to each other, compared to students from other schools, they're like gods!
I admire everyone's enthusiasm, but of course, the problem is we're sort of pretty much at the bottom of the league table.
Yeah, OK, yeah. OK, Springborn School, where excellence remains an aspiration.
Well, look, there is one positive thing about our stats. The students we get perform much worse than the local average when they get here, but only slightly worse than average by the time they leave, so we actually improve them a lot.
Right, so if the slogan could somehow express that.
Springborn School, yeah, we know, but you should have seen them when they got here.
Springborn, making the best silk purses we can.
Springborn, to be honest, it's the kids' fault.
No. All right, how about just one that doesn't make any claims, like Springborn, a great place to learn.
Yeah, but again, that word great.
Springborn because they have to go somewhere.
Springborn will keep them here all day.
Springborn, like prison for kids.
All right. How about we just leave the great out? Springborn, a place to learn.
Oh, even that. I mean, obviously, ideally, they'd learn.
Well, that might do. Springborn, Ideally, they'd learn.
Oh, you could turn it round. Springbourne, a place to teach.
Well, yeah, obviously it's a place to teach. That's just the definition of school. You might just as well say Springbourne School, a school.
Cracked it.
Once upon a time, there lived a wicked queen who owned a magic mirror. And every morning she would stand before the mirror and ask it who was the fairest in the land. And it would tell her that she herself was. Until one morning...
Vizier! Vizier, send for my Grand Vizier instantly.
Your Majesty, what is the matter?
My magic mirror. That is the matter.
Your mirror?
Yes, my magic mirror.
Oh, yes. Is it broken?
No, this is a royal secret, Grand Vizier, but know now that every morning I stand before my magic mirror and I ask it, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Yes, I had heard.
And then it shows me myself.
Astonishing.
Because, you see, I am the fairest of them all.
Yes, Your Majesty, yes. That's why the mirror shows you yourself.
But this morning, it showed me someone else.
I'm sorry, I did what?
Some slip of a girl named Snow White.
It showed you her?
Yes, because it's a magic mirror.
Yeah, sure, but...
Watch. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
While you're the fairest near at hand, Snow White's the fairest in the land.
Oh, my God!
I know. Send for the royal huntsman. We must find this Snow White.
What? No, sod Snow White. We've got a magic mirror.
Well, we knew that.
No, with respect, Your Majesty, we did not know that. We assumed, not I think unreasonably, that what we had was a mirror. You know, because you're a wicked queen, and you asked the village wise woman for something to tell you who was the hottest... fairest in the land, and the village wise woman is not an idiot. As her name suggests. But if this is an actual magic mirror, I mean, the potential is enormous.
What potential?
Well, just off the top of my head. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me the King of Frubia.
It doesn't work like that. You have to ask its opinion.
Really? Why?
I don't know. You just do.
Fine. Mirror, mirror on the wall, in the neighbouring land of Frubia, who is the most royal?
Of them all.
Of them all.
To him all Frubians are loyal. The King of Frubia is most royal.
Oh, my God! Live, undetectable surveillance of anyone we want.
But what about Snow White?
Seriously, Your Highness, forget Snow White. You are about to be so insanely rich and powerful that no one is going to care whether you're the fairest or not. Which, of course, you are.
Thank you.
I've got one. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which horse is fastest of them all?
With flashing hooves and flowing mane, this wild horse that hath no name.
Yeah, all right, smartass, you know what I meant. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which is the fastest horse entered for the 240 at Haydock Park? Of them all.
Bachelor boy, 15-1.
Oh, you're not doing rhymes anymore?
No.
Or magical tinkling?
No.
Suits me. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
But this isn't really what I'm for, you know.
Yeah, never mind that. You work for me now. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Which is the most underrated stock in the FTSE 100? Of them all.
And so they all lived happily ever after, as long as by they you mean the leaders of the Wicked Queen's kingdom, which quickly became the world's dominant superpower. Indeed, even the Wicked Queen herself was happy, because as a little thank you for the mirror, the Grand Vizier took a contract out on Snow White with a professional assassin, who was a lot better at his job than the royal huntsman would have been. Good night, children.
Hello, sir. Can I talk to you very quickly about what we do?
A bit busy.
I don't know if you've known anyone who's been affected by cancer.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, then, you'll appreciate why our organisation is working so hard to try to ban cancer.
To cure it?
No, we don't just want to cure it. We completely disagree with it. We think it should be banned.
don't think that's very practical.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realise. Are you a cancer supporter?
No.
It's all right, sir. You're entitled to your opinion. Now, personally, I'm against cancer, and I think it should be banned. But if you're a fan of cancer, that's up to you.
Of course I'm not a fan. I just don't see how you can ban it.
Oh, right, because of the free speech implication.
No, because it's not possible. The best we can do is try to cure it.
No, I'm sorry, but I think that's pandering to cancer. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm sorry. I'm afraid I think cancer's had too many chances and it's time to get tough. And that means banning it.
But who's going to ban it?
Well, we're putting together a petition, which we'd like you to sign, calling on the government to ban it.
The government can't ban it.
Can't or won't?
Can't.
Or won't?
Can't. It's a disease. You can't ban a disease.
We banned smallpox.
No, we cured smallpox.
Well, now we're just arguing about terminology.
No, we're not. We're not. You have to cure diseases. Because, I'm sorry, there are some things in the world you can't just decide you don't like and cry out for someone else to take them away. You have to face up to them. And then you have to spend time and money and effort in actually tackling them.
I see. Well, in that case, will you donate some money to help us cure cancer?
Yes, gladly. Where's your form?
And that recording, ladies and gentlemen, completes my presentation demonstrating how a simple change in approach has led to a 5-fold increase in donations from grumpy middle-aged men eager to prove a point.
My Mary Lou came back to me on Tuesday. She says she's given up her old hijinks. She said I was her good old boy, and my old heart swelled up with joy. Sometimes even bluesmen get the pinks. On Wednesday, my old hunting dog had puppies. We kept one and we called her Lil Minx. She sleeps curled up in my old boot, and there she looks so golden cute. She's sure not helping shift those pesky pigs. I've got those pinks, damn pinks. I've got those pinks so bad, I mean so good, so good. The best I've ever had. But I gotta sing the blues, 'cause my baby needs new shoes. I guess that I got those, I ain't got the blues now, pink. I used to be on every list of bluesmen. They love those songs about how my life stinks. But these days I get missed right out, because I'm always blissed right out. Sometimes even bluesmen get the pinks. I've got those pinks, damn pinks. I've got those pinks so bad, I mean so good, so good. The best I've ever had. I've never been so content, but that sure won't pay the rent. I guess that I got those, I ain't got the blues now, pinks.
So, Mr. Linklater, we're very interested in your PhD application. We just thought we'd invite you in to talk us through it in person. As I understand it, it is at heart a comparative analysis of the works of the Bronte sisters.
That's right, yes. My aim is to provide a concordance to their entire collective canon. I wish to produce a volume in which one could look up any word used in the works of any of the Brontes and be directed to a cluster of similar words used by her or her sisters in analogous contexts, you see. And in this way, I hope to give critics and students a new insight into their stylistic similarities and differences.
Well, it does sound very worthwhile. My only concern is this. Did you come up with this entire proposal just so you could call the book a Brontosaurus?
Yes, I did.
Fair enough, application approved.
This is Sarah. Sarah is one of life's unsung heroes. Whether it's running up a robot costume in next to no time or being there with the tissues when the boy band splits up, Sarah is the kind of everyday hero we think deserves a helping hand. And so, we at Mulligan's Bank have decided to offer Sarah the interest rate that we do. It's an all right one. If you go to a price comparison website, you'll find it somewhere in the middle. Though obviously we hope you don't bother. But that's the one we'll offer Sarah, the hero, who kisses better all those scraped knees and cooks the best spag bol in the business. And it's also the one we'll offer you. You might not be an unsung hero, of course. You might be an unsung villain. For all we know, you might be Sarah's archenemy. The one who scraped those knees and broke up that boy band. Or, of course, probably you're just normal. It doesn't matter. We don't care. We'll still offer you the interest rate we do because it's the one we do. It's the one our analysts have decided best fits between what's profitable and what's saleable. And we'll offer it to anyone. You, Sarah, the Spagball hero, or Robert Mugabe. It's a product and you can buy it. Mulligan's Bank, always there for anyone.
Halt! Who goes there?
A true son of York.
Thomas is due.
The same.
You come from the battle.
Aye, directly.
With what news?
Gird yourself, cousin. Terrible, terrible news. Almost all really bad.
Almost all?
The forces met at Wakefield. Those devils of Lancaster were too much for us. Our army was all but destroyed.
It's blood!
And worst, our noble leader, scion of a great house, Richard, Duke of York, is slain.
No!
Aye, he died a man's death in the teeth of battle, but he did die.
Woe is us!
Truly.
But you said not all bad news.
Oh, no. Well, there is one good thing.
Aye?
Some of the lads were working it out on the way back. We think this is going to make it much easier to remember the colours of the rainbow.
Colours of the rainbow?
Aye. You see, Richard of York gave battle in vain.
Aye, and it makes my heart sick to hear of it.
Oh, I mind too, but listen though. Richard of York gave battle in vain. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Yeah, that's very neat.
It's good, isn't it? It's really memorable.
Yeah, it's very good, like even the off words.
Ah, I know. And I'm not saying it isn't a crushing disaster for us and our cause, but at least the rainbow thing is
Well, it's a silver lining, isn't it?
It's a silver line.
Hey, it's a good job he went from Leeds, isn't it?
Aye. Well, today would have been a complete washout. Well, since one of you asks me for a tale of adventure on the high seas, and the other of you asks me for a tale about horses and their nice manes, I believe I have a story that will satisfy you both, professors. It took place when I was a young man and restless to make my mark upon the world. Lindbergh had just become the first man to cross the Atlantic by air, and this inspired me. Perhaps I could yet be the first to cross it by sea. Eventually, a little research convinced me that that ship had quite literally sailed. What then could I be the first to cross the Atlantic by? Hot air balloon? Too easy. Train? Too difficult. Then what about by horseback? At first, the idea seemed like madness, but was it? Yes. But was it? After all, horses can swim, can they not? And the Atlantic is made of water, is it not? Therefore, why should not a horse swim the Atlantic with me on its back, carrying me to New York and the history books? And, as luck would have it, I still owned my own childhood horse, Mr. Floofy Whiskers. This curious name, I should explain, came about because what I really wanted when I was a boy was a kitten, but my parents gently explained to me that we couldn't have a cat because we had too much space. And I would have to have a horse instead. A disappointment then, but a blessing now. Come, Mr. Floofy Whiskers, I cried. If we are to cross the Atlantic, we must get in training. Meow! Oh, yes, I also raised him to think he was a cat. Training was an arduous affair. For a start, the staff of Camden Public Swimming Baths would keep on insisting that they had a no-horse policy. In vain did I try to explain that this was in aid of a landmark maritime expedition, and in vain did Mr. Floofy Whiskers try to explain that he was in fact a cat. Meow! And then, as if this wasn't enough, we were interrupted mid-training swim by a woman from the RSPCA.
Excuse me, I'm a woman from the RSPCA.
She said, which is how I knew. How can I help you, said I.
We have received reports that you are planning to make a horse swim to America.
That's right, yes. Can we get you anything?
No! The point is, you can't do that. It's cruel.
Cruel? Why are the... Oh, no, I see. No, you misunderstand, madam. He won't be alone. I'll be riding on his back the whole way.
That makes it worse.
I don't see why. You do realise horses can swim.
Yes, but only about 100 yards.
Ah, but that's where the training comes in. Mr. Floofy Whiskers here can already do 110 yards. And that's just from me putting some tuna-flavoured sugar lumps at the end of the pool. He'll be up to 3,412 miles in no time at all.
No. This is cruel and barbaric aquatic horsemanship, and we cannot allow it.
Oh, very well then. How about if I take a whole team of horses, and then after I've done 100 yards on each one, just change onto the next?
Yes, that sounds fine.
So that's what we did. A fortnight later, I set out from Southampton docks, mounted on Mr. Floofy Whiskers and accompanied by my support vessel, HMS Impermeable. Carrying my food, water, compass, and 1,056 backup horses. After 100 yards, we all stopped, and I dismounted and swam round in circles whilst Mr. Floofy Whiskers was winched aboard and a fresh horse was lowered into the ocean for me to mount. This process was repeated every 100 yards, and in this manner, we crossed the Atlantic. For a full account of our crossing and our encounters with icebergs, pirates, colossal squid, and seahorses, which of course had never seen a real horse before, and so were understandably freaked out, you will have to read my memoir on the subject. Changing horses in midstream, I see now why they say not to do it. Anyway, for now, suffice it to say that 9 years later, we had almost reached New York. In fact, we were exactly 1 mile out from the edge of the docks when a dinghy appeared before us and a customs officer hailed us through a megaphone.
What is the purpose of your visit to the United States?
No reason, really. I hailed back, not needing a megaphone, because I am English and can project.
No reason.
No, didn't particularly want to come, actually. Ghastly place from what I've heard. I just wanted to cross the Atlantic, though, you see, and you happen to be on the other side of it.
Okay, do you have anything to declare?
No, nothing at all. It's just me, a battleship, and 1,057 horses.
Sir, you can't bring livestock into the United States. I'm going to have to ask you to turn around and go back the way you came.
I'd really rather not do that.
Sorry, sir, you do not have permission to come any closer.
I'm afraid at this point I lost my temper. Is that so? I roared. Well, sir, a fig for your permission. This is His Majesty's battleship HMS Impermeable, and we are entering your harbour, permission or no. At this point, the captain of the Impermeable spoke up.
No, I'm afraid
I'm not sure I have the authority to do that.
Authority? Cried I. Good Lord, man. Do we no longer encourage you to act on your initiative in the Royal Navy?
They do, sir, yes, up to a point. But they don't really encourage us to launch a unilateral invasion of the United States.
Very well, said I. You and your ship may stay here if you please. Who needs you? I have enough horses here for an entire cavalry regiment. Saddle them all up. I shall ride them to New York.
What, all of them?
Yes, all of them.
What, widthways?
No, obviously not widthways. Don't be absurd, man. Have them stacked. Well, my orders were obeyed. And I began to mount. In some ways, clambering up the side of the teetering stack of over 1,000 horses was the hardest part of the adventure. When I finally reached the summit of the horse stack, lower level clouds wisping around my head, I was pleased to discover that Mr. Floofy Whiskers was the uppermost horse. I tried not to think too much about the bottommost horse. I patted him and fed him some pilchard-flavoured hay. Well, here goes then, old lad, I said to him. New York or bust. Now then, giddy up. This, I concede, was a tactical error. I'll say one thing, for sitting on top of a stack of 1,057 horses as they topple towards the Atlantic Ocean, it takes longer than you'd think. I occupied the time doing some mental arithmetic. Suppose the average height of the horses was 5 feet, then 157 horses made the stack 5,285 feet tall, or 1 mile and 5 feet. And suppose that the stack was falling forward with total rigidity, and that I had been precisely accurate when I had estimated we were 1 mile away from the edge of the docks. Well, if all of these calculations were correct, and really, how could they not be? It seemed to me that while 1,056 of my horses were about to land harmlessly in the water, Mr. Floofy Whiskers and myself were about to smash into the New York dockfront. It was a nasty moment. But then again, I reflected, as the ground whistled up to meet me, if there is one thing to be said for a horse that thinks it's a cat, they always land on their hooves. Good night. John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme was written and performed by John Finnemore with Margaret Cabourn-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. Original music was composed by Susanna Pierce and performed by Jason Hazley. The producer was Ed Morrish and it was a BBC radio comedy production. And if you missed John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme, then you're very sweet. We missed you too.
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme.
Hello, Mrs. Shaw.
Yes, hello. Oh, you must be the management consultant.
Yes, we have that honour, yes.
As our letter said, we are giving back to the community by giving our services.
For free?
Absolutely free and for gratis for instant blitz sessions with small business owners like yourself who could never normally dream of dreaming of being able to afford us.
Lovely.
It is lovely, and it's lovely of us to do it. So, what do you do here?
Well,
actually, it's all right. I've got it all down here. Let me see, yes. She sells seashells by the seashore.
You sell seashells?
By the seashore.
Sammy, do you see the systemic flaw?
Sure thing, CJ, I see it for sure.
You shouldn't sell seashells by the seashore.
You should sell seashells further inshore.
Me sell seashells further inshore.
Sure. Sell seashells way inshore.
You see, seashells are free shells on the seashore.
Yeah, who needs seashells bought from a store when we can all see free shells all over the shore?
But if you sell seashells further inshore, the seashells you sell will sell for much more.
Yeah, it's called scarcity value, you see. Well, it's been a pleasure to transform your life.
We'll be on our way, yeah.
Oh, right, OK, thanks. Just one thing, though. What about added value?
What?
How do you mean?
Well, you see, every sunrise I search the seashore to seek out the best shells washed up night before. So when you seek seashells later, therefore, you'll only see shells of a standard that's poor. If you seek to please a seashell connoisseur, you'll need the seashells that I sell in my store.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. But even so, our point still stands. Even if you're getting the best shells, they'll still sell even better inshore where there's no competition.
Right, but these shells that I sell here in my store, I sell as souvenirs of the seashore. Here by the seashore, shells are a draw, but inshore, seashells lose their allure. When you buy seashells, if ever, I'm sure you buy seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh.
The only time I would ever even consider buying a shell is at the beach.
Yeah, huh. I'm sorry, madam. There seems to be a slight chance that for the first time in the entire history of management consultancy, we may have swooped in with no knowledge or understanding of your business, suggested some terrible half-baked changes out of blind ignorance, and totally wasted your time.
It's all right, you can't help it. Here, have a pickled pepper before you go. My husband picks them himself.
Hello, what can I get you?
Medium filter coffee to have in, please.
Milk and sugar?
Just milk.
OK, that's 180, please.
Here you go.
And 20p change.
Thanks.
Hello, John. It's the voice in your head.
Oh, no, not you.
Yes, hello. What I popped up to say was, I don't think she heard.
Who? Heard what?
The coffee lady. She turned away already and she didn't hear you put the coin in the tip jar.
Oh, well, never mind.
Shame, though, isn't it? You did a nice thing and she'll never know.
It's not a big deal.
You should nudge the jar.
What? No, that's a terrible idea.
No, it isn't. Nudge the jar and she'll hear.
No, but I don't care.
Go on, nudge the jar.
No,
Nudge the jar.
There. You happy now?
She still didn't hear.
Well, never mind. We've done all we can.
Take the coin back out.
What?
No, go on. Get it back out.
No, why?
Then you can put it back in again when she's looking.
I am not going.
Get it back out.
She might turn round.
Well, be quick then. Go on. Go on.
Hot milk or... hell are you doing?
Okay, it's not what it looks like.
Are you taking money from the tip jar?
No, I'm not. No.
Yes, you are.
Okay, well, yes, I literally am.
You're literally stealing from my tip jar.
No, you see, that is what I'm not doing. I'm just getting the coin back that I put in.
What do you mean you put it in? I didn't see you put it in.
Ah, no, exactly.
Exactly?
Yeah, you didn't see me put it in. That's why I wanted to put it in again. So that you would see.
Why?
Well, you know, that's the point of tipping, isn't it? So that you see me do it and you think, you know, what a nice guy.
That's not what I'm thinking.
No, I realise that.
All right, then, put it back in. Oh, thank you. Mysterious benefactor. My children shall not go hungry.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, bye.
What about your coffee?
Don't want it, you can have it.
What, as a tip?
I hate you, voice in my head.
I know. It's okay. I hate you too.
The news at 1 o'clock. Chinese industrial leaders are holding a summit in Kinshasa with members of the African Union concerning future land use and mining rights on the continent. This is important, and you should try to pay attention. Protesters are calling on the United Nations to block the proposed deal for reasons you may or may not agree with, but should definitely know about. The Shadow Health Secretary has today strongly criticised the government for reasons which are mildly important, but on the other hand, criticising the government is more or less what shadow ministers are for, so you needn't feel too bad if you don't pay too much attention to this one. The government responded in much the way you would expect them to respond, so again, half an ear is plenty. In Stoke-on-Trent, something really awful happened to a family of 4. You'd find it very interesting because that's human nature, but I'm afraid it's none of your business. And finally, there has been further criticism of the new mandatory consumer advice during news programme scheme, with opponents calling it paternalistic and patronising. Supporters of the scheme have responded that, yeah, fair enough, it's definitely both of those, but still, you have to admit, we have a point.
Mr. Constable.
Good morning, Fisher.
At your easel bright and early, I see.
Indeed, yes. And yet, do you know, for all the good it's done me, I might as well have stayed abed.
Oh, come, I'm sure that's not so.
Well, then, take a look yourself.
Oh, not your best work, perhaps.
Amongst my worst, sir.
You have included a lot of sky, have you not?
Yes, a lot of sky.
Lot.
Yes, far more than I planned. And yet, somehow, I still feel unable to capture the scope of the beautiful downs. They seem hemmed in, as if cramped by the very canvas.
I believe I have it.
Indeed?
If I may make a small adjustment.
Well, by all means.
There.
Oh.
You had your canvas set on portrait mode. And this, of course, is a landscape.
Of course. Thank you. Do you know what? I'm always doing that.
No.
Oh. I think my favourite chocolate is probably Lindt.
Oh, no.
No?
No, can't stand mint chocolate.
Oh, right.
Oh, sorry to be so vehement. I'm afraid I'm a real chocolate geek.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not.
Sorry?
You're not a chocolate geek. You just like chocolate.
No, it's more than just liking it. I'm a total geek about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you insist on cuvertures that don't add emulsifying agents, or do you think sacrificing mouthfeel for purity is a false virtue?
No, I don't mean I'm a geek about how they make it or whatever. What I mean is, me and my friends, we can geek out for hours about which is better, you know, Hotel Chocolate or Montezuma.
That's not geeking out. That's just having a preference.
Yeah, but, you know, we argue about it back and forth.
That's called arguing about what chocolate you like. That does not make you a geek, nor does buying slightly more expensive chocolate than normal chocolate. To be a chocolate geek, you actually have to know about chocolate.
Oh, I see. And you're a chocolate geek, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not. And I know loads about chocolate, but I'm still not a chocolate geek because I don't know loads and loads and loads about it, and I'm not a bit weird about it.
You don't have to be a bit weird about something to be a geek about it, though.
Yes, you do. That is what being a geek is. It's not just having an interest. It's not going to an observatory once and then being pleasantly surprised you're not bored. It's not being able to tell a Harley-Davidson motorbike from a not a Harley-Davidson motorbike. It's knowing as much as you can possibly know about a thing and being at least a bit weird about it.
Why are you so cross?
Because those of us who are geeks, okay, real geeks, who earned our geekhood at school through sweat and loneliness and wedgies, will no longer stand idly by and watch our geekly identity taken from us by people who think geekhood is nothing more than wearing cute glasses and an asymmetric fringe. Particularly not when they are the very people who gave us the wedgies at school!
Fine, OK. Well, what are you a geek about, then?
Horror films.
Oh, really? Me too.
Oh, come on.
No, seriously.
OK. What's your favourite?
I like them all.
Then you're not a geek!
You two jump aboard if you value your lives. This lifeboat's ready to cast off.
But you can't cast off, Deathman. It's only half full.
I can't help that. It's now or never.
But I don't understand. Why aren't people filling it?
But look, sir, they can't. The deck's all set up for the evening concert still. People can't get through.
Well, then somebody had better bloody well clear them a path. Are you with me, Johnson?
I'm with you, sir.
Good man. Then let's get to work. Johnson, you realise that may have been your last chance.
I don't mind, sir. Truth be told, I've lived an insignificant sort of a life, but at least I'll die doing something truly worthwhile.
Yes, I suppose it's some consolation to think that we'll never be forgotten.
Oh, no, sir, not us. We'll always be remembered as the ruddy heroes who rearranged the deck chairs on the Titanic.
I say, what's that noise?
Oh, what, sir? I believe it's the band. They're still playing, sir, even as the ship goes down.
Good heavens! How self-indulgent!
I know. What a ridiculously token effort to make at a time of crisis.
Indeed. They'd better hope posterity never gets to hear about them. Yeah. Now, come on, man. Put your back into it. We've got deck chairs to rearrange.
Hello, my name is Ivan Petrovich Pavlov. I am famous Russian scientist. Most famous thing Pavlov does, Pavlov takes Pavlov's dogs, Pavlov presses buzzer, bzz. Pavlov feeds dogs, Pavlov's dogs salivate. Whoops, can't hear Pavlov's dogs salivate on radio. Let's say Pavlov's dogs bark. Good Pavlov's dogs. Then one day, Pavlov buzzes buzzer, bzz. Pavlov doesn't feed Pavlov's dogs. Pavlov's dogs salivate anyway. Sorry, bark anyway. Good Pavlov's dogs. Pavlov's dogs now have conditioned reflex. Stupid Pavlov's dogs. Clever Pavlov. King of Sweden gives Pavlov Nobel Prize. Well done, Pavlov. But you want to know how Pavlov come up with brilliant one day not feed Pavlov's dogs idea? Pavlov will tell you that exact thing now. This is Pavlov's wife, Mrs. Pavlov.
Hello, I am Mrs. Pavlov. Except interesting Russian surname fact. Did you know Russian ladies stick letter A on end of surname, so Mrs. Pavlov, actually Mrs. Pavlova.
Yes. Like delicious creamy meringue treat.
Pavlov loves Pavlova.
Yes, Pavlov loves Pavlova, Pavlov's wife.
No. Pavlov also loves Pavlova, delicious creamy meringue treat.
Pavlov does. Pavlov loves Pavlova and Pavlova.
But, secret squirrel fact about Mrs. Pavlova. Pavlova loves Pavlov, but Pavlova does not love Pavlov's dogs. Now, Pavlov, absent-minded scientist, sometimes Pavlov forgets to feed Pavlov's dogs. Pavlova thinks, aha, if Pavlov not feed Pavlov's dogs, maybe Pavlov's dogs run away. So, every time Pavlov forgets to feed dogs, Pavlova gives Pavlov the Pavlova Pavlov loves.
Hooray!
Soon, every time Pavlova gives Pavlov the Pavlova Pavlov loves,
Hooray!
Pavlov forgets to feed Pavlov's dogs. Pavlov now has conditioned reflex.
Stupid Pavlov.
Clever Pavlova. But, uh-oh, Pavlov's dogs do not run off from Pavlov. They just get thin and sad. Pavlova feels sorry for Pavlov's dogs, yes. Tells Pavlov whole story.
Pavlov forgives Pavlova. But Pavlova's story gives Pavlov idea. Pavlov goes out, buys buzzer, applies Pavlova's conditioned reflex experiments on Pavlov to Pavlov's dogs. Good Pavlov's dogs. Then Pavlov and Pavlova go to Sweden, tell King of Sweden about Pavlov's experiments with Pavlov's dogs. King of Sweden gives Pavlov Nobel Prize.
Yay! Then, next year, Pavlov and Pavlova go back to Sweden, tell King of Sweden about Pavlova's experiments on Pavlov. King of Sweden gives Pavlova Nobel Prize.
Yay! Then next year, Pavlov and Pavlova go back to Sweden. Don't tell King of Sweden anything. King of Sweden still gives them Nobel Prize. King of Sweden now has conditioned reflex. Stupid King of Sweden.
Clever Pavlovs.
Good Pavlov's dogs.
Rich, hi.
Hi, Sam. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How about you?
Yeah, no, fine.
You here on your own?
No, I'm having a drink with Andy, but he's running a bit late.
Oh, Andy, I haven't seen him for ages. How's he?
Yeah, no, he's good. It's fine. Yeah. And you? Are you here with?
Oh no, actually, I'm on my own. My train's not for an hour. I thought I'd have a quick drink.
Huh, yeah, fair enough. Good plan.
Well, shall I? I mean, I could join you if you like.
Ooh, no.
No?
No. Thanks.
Oh, okay, sorry. If you and Andy have something private to discuss.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Oh.
No, it's just you're not really the friend I'm in the mood for. No offence.
Well, you say no offence.
No, I mean, really, don't be offended. I mean, you're really good friends and everything. I probably like you more than I like Andy. It's just, I've got myself into an Andy mood now. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's like, it's like when you all arrange to go out for a curry, yeah? But when you get there, the curry place is closed and everyone else goes, oh, well, let's just go to the pizza place over the road. And you're thinking, oh, I really fancied a curry. Well, that's what's happened here.
You don't have to choose. We'd both be here.
What, like pizza and curry? All mixed up? Ugh.
We're not as different as that.
Well, no, I suppose you're not. But then I'm a bit different with you both, you see. Like with Andy, I'm more blokey, yeah? And with you, I do this ruthlessly destructive honesty thing. And, you know, if you were both there, I'd have to be constantly thinking, oh, do I do the Andy me or the Sam me? That sounds tiring.
So I can just piss off?
Oh, well, not piss off. Just go off.
Right!
Yeah, Yeah, and have a quiet drink while you wait for your train, which is all you thought you were doing anyway. It's not like I'm standing you up or anything.
Oh, no, you're behaving really well.
Oh, great. Thanks for understanding. Yeah. Oh, Sam's great. I should see more of him.
You know when people say, wouldn't it be great if we could all just be completely honest with each other? Well, no.
Since you asked me for a tale of espionage, treason, and people in suits looking out of windows with rain running down them. Down the windows, I mean, not the suits. It so happens that I could tell you such a story, but then I would have to kill you. Oh, no, wait, this is a story about how I used to be a spy, so I could tell you, but then I would have to kill you. It's all right, though. I was going to kill you anyway. So, my friends, draw near, sit on the edge of this bathtub, hold this toaster, and prepare to hear my story. It all happened back when I was based in London, working for an organisation called, well, it had many names, but we in the service knew it simply as the Zoo. I don't know why, perhaps it was an acronym, perhaps it was our dry British sense of humour. Personally, I think it was because it was an area of land given over to the display of animals to the general public. One cold morning, Control summoned me to his office. As I came in, he was standing, gazing out of the window with rain running down his suit. I was wrong before.
Finnemore,
He said,
the zoo is in trouble.
trouble, sir?
Oh, yes. Times have changed, Finnemore.
What, again?
Yes, indeed. It's not like it was when we started, Finnemore. You remember when we started the zoo? What did we have in those days? 3 ants and a bee. That was enough. And the bee was dead. The public didn't mind, they loved it. Made it easier to pose with it for photographs. Dear old Barry the very still bee. Do we still have him in the zoo?
No, sir, no, one of the cleaners threw him away. I think she mistook him for... Well, to be fair, I think she correctly identified what he was.
Yes, of course. The zoo-going public is not so easy to please these days, Finnemore. Let's face it, you and I, we're dinosaurs. I mean, we're not really dinosaurs, of course. Worse luck. That would be great. People love dinosaurs. Do you think we could get some dinosaurs for the zoo?
Well, it's funny you should mention that, sir, because I do actually happen to have this piece of amber containing a prehistoric mosquito, which I...
No, actually, forget it. That whole scheme sounds like it would lead to some sort of disaster. Or perhaps even 4 disasters. Each one less good than the one before. No, our real trouble, Finnemore, is the circus.
I thought we were the circus.
No, we're the zoo, Finnemore. Try to keep up. No, the circus is back in town, and I'm afraid they're up to their old tricks.
Oh, dear. That is bad. People love those tricks.
They certainly do, and so long as the circus is in town, they'll be going to see them instead of coming here.
Well, I expect the circus will move on soon enough.
I rather think not.
You've been in contact with them?
Well, not directly, of course. What would people think if they knew that the zoo were talking to the circus?
I think they'd think it was quite sweet.
No, but there are, shall we say, back channels.
Okay.
Back channels.
Yes, that is fun to say.
It is
yes.
rather, isn't it?
Back channels. What does it mean, though? What back channels?
Well, if you must know, Finnemore, I taught one of our minor birds to say, "Please will you go away, circus," and then sent it to the circus.
And what happened?
They sent it back to me, having taught it to say no.
It does seem conclusive. Well, then we'll just have to compete with them.
No, if only we could. The trouble is, Finnemore, they're always one jump ahead of us.
Really?
Yes, they seem to know all our plans and are ready to top them. We put a bear on a unicycle, they put 2 bears on a bicycle. What are we supposed to do then?
3 bears on a tricycle?
We've tried, Finnemore, they won't fit! Damn it! Damn it, they simply won't fit! And you know what this means, of course?
Yes. That bears are bigger than tricycles.
Yes, it certainly means that, but more generally it means that someone in this organisation is leaking information.
No.
I'm afraid so. We have to face facts, Finnemore. There's a mole somewhere in this zoo. I want you to find it.
I think I may already have an idea.
No, Finnemore, please, could you not do that joke? I'm an old man and I think it might actually kill me.
Yes, very good, sir. So, would it be all right if I tried to have my cake and eat it by heavily implying the joke and then not actually doing it?
I suppose so, if you must. Now, off you go and find me that mole. But before you go, shall we say back channels?
Back channels. We said our goodbyes and our back channels, and I set out. Control had given me the names of 4 keepers he suspected of being the mole. Jay from llamas, Sam from small mammals, Mr. Driscoll, arachnids, or Laura, sloths. One of them had to be the mole, but which? Llama, gopher, spider, sloth. It was impossible to know. I began with the llamas. They could tell me nothing, so I spoke to their keeper. Tell me, have you seen anything suspicious lately? Anyone talking to someone they ought not to be talking to? Or not talking to someone they ought to be talking to? Or not talking to someone who ought not to be not talking to them? Or vice versa?
Might have done, might not have done.
That's right. Which is it?
I'd rather not talk here.
Why not?
You know what they say? Llamas have ears.
I don't think they do say that. They say walls have ears.
Walls?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a wall?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a llama?
Yeah, right. This was getting me nowhere. I moved on to gophers.
So, I hear you're looking for the mole in the zoo.
Said their keeper, how did you know?
Oh, I've had my boys do some digging. I say that, it's quite hard to stop them, but it's true, isn't it?
As it happens, yes.
And surprise, surprise, you've come to me. It's always the same. Whenever anyone's looking for a mole in this zoo, they come to small mammals.
No, I've actually spoken to Control. We're not going to do that joke.
Oh, really? You've gone to all the trouble of setting this story in a zoo and you're not doing that joke?
No, it just seemed a bit obvious.
Oh, I see. So presumably you didn't do the, shall we say, back channels one either?
No, we didn't. I moved on to Mr. Driscoll in the insect house. Oh. Mr. Driscoll, you seem surprised to see me.
I'm surprised to see anyone. I mean, this is the insect house. Who goes to the zoo to see insects? I'll tell you who. Weird little boys and people confronting their phobias. 70% of the people who come to my exhibit come specifically because they hate it. I'm the only one who has to suffer like this. Nobody goes to the zoo to confront their fear of pandas. It's just me! It's just me!
I left him sobbing into a cage of scorpions, which aren't insects, so I don't know what they were doing there, and moved on to Laura from sloths.
I can't stop to talk. I'm sorry. They're going absolutely berserk. Daniel, put that down. They're always like this after a shift. Madeline, stop chasing Andrew. It's just they're out there for 8 hours, just hanging from their toes and doing nothing. And so, of course, they want to let off steam. Eddie, put that down. Catherine, leave him alone. Felicity, will you please stop juggling? What did you want, anyway?
I was just going to inquire.
Jonathan, don't you run away. Don't you dare. OK, I'm sorry. Look, I've really got to go and catch him. I'm so sorry.
Well, you're not going to catch him now. He's got on that motorbike.
No, I realise that. I don't know why we gave them motorbikes. It's political correctness gone mad.
What's it got to do with political correctness?
Well, nothing. That's the point. That's why it's gone mad. Normally, when people say political correctness gone mad, what they mean is political correctness I don't agree with. But in this case, political correctness has given some sloths a motorbike. I mean, it has actually gone mad.
I left her chasing her sloths. and stumbled away into the drizzle of the evening. I seemed no further forward than when I'd begun, but one of them must be the mole. Which was it? Llama, gopher, spider, sloth. The words seemed to ring mockingly in my ear.
Llama, gopher, spider, sloth. Llama, gopher, spider, sloth.
I turned and realised I was passing the mockingbirds. But something didn't add up. Mockingbirds can't talk. And then I realised the mockingbird aviary is right next to the myna birds. Suddenly an idea flashed across my mind. Control had sent a myna bird to the circus with a message. Had he remembered to wipe it first? I say, myna bird.
What do you want? What do you want?
Just this. Bear on a...
Unicycle, bear on a unicycle.
And there it was. There never had been a mole in the zoo at all. When the circus wanted to find out what we were up to, a little bird had told them. Good night.
John Finnemore Souvenir Programme was written and performed by John Finnemore with Margaret Cabourn-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. The producer was Ed Morris and it was a BBC radio comedy production. And you can hear John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme again and again and again and again, endlessly re-echoing in the vaults of your skull. What does it want from you? Why will it not let you be?
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're all enjoying the fete. And congratulations are due to Rosie Horton and her dog, who have won the Dog Most Like Their Owner competition. Yeah, well done, Miss Horton. Do come and collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the judge, she'd just like to apologise for that little mix-up there when she pinned the rosette on Miss Horton and tried to give £25 to her dog. She'd like to assure Miss Horton that it was an honest mistake, well, with Miss Horton being quite a small lady with quite a big dog and wearing such a lovely fur coat. Miss Horton, I mean. Well, both of them. On the bright side, it goes to show what worthy winners they are. Me again, ladies and gentlemen. We'd just like to offer our very sincere and profound apologies both to Miss Horton and her sister. Neither of whom we accept had even entered the Dog Most competition, because neither of them have a dog. And of course, it goes without saying, neither of them are... Let's let it go without saying. As consolation, we'd like to award them a £50 prize for sisters who look most like each other. Hello again. Further apologies, I'm afraid, due to Miss Horton and her sister for having to take away their prize for the sisters who look most like each other after a complaint from the McDonald twins. Which, to be honest, we should have anticipated. Maybe instead we can offer them perhaps a £75 prize for the two sisters who look most like two big dogs. Well, I'd like to immediately and unreservedly apologise for that suggestion. I don't know what came over me. It's quite hot in this little booth. However, I'm happy to say we have now reached a final settlement with them and are delighted to announce they've won the £500 prize for sisters with the surname Horton least likely to sue a village fete. And now I'm going home. Good night.
No, she just walked out and that's it. Next day, she was gone.
How awful. I'm so sorry. How are you doing?
Well, I'm in bits. On top of it all, I suppose I'll have to look for a new place as well.
Oh, no, you're not staying on at yours. It's such a lovely house.
I know, it's the best place I've ever had. And it's so cheap. It's owned by this nice old lady who charges a quarter what it's worth so she can pick a tenant she gets on with. So I ought to stay, but I just think it would remind me of Jen. Oh, do you think I'm being silly? Maybe I should reclaim it and make it my own space?
No, I don't think that.
No?
No, I think it's time to move on. Definitely.
It's just that the rent is so low and the location's so great.
Oh, yes, but money's not everything. And like you say, all those memories. Every room filled with memories of Jen.
Yes, that's true.
The living room full of memories of Jen. The dining room full of memories of Jen. Kitchen. There's a sort of utility room off the kitchen, isn't there?
Well, it's just a big cupboard, really, but we keep the washing machine in there. Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm just saying, like all the rooms, it will be full of memories of Jen.
Right, yeah, I mean, the washing machine cupboard isn't full of memories, particularly.
No, I suppose not, no. It'll be the other rooms, mainly. The bathroom, the bedrooms, of course.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that side of things.
Oh, no, God, no, nor do I. I just mean the bedrooms. Do they all have memories? I mean, obviously the main one does, but do the other one or two? I mean, do they both, or is it all three?
Sorry, I still don't understand.
How many bedrooms do you have?
2.
Right.
What was your point, though?
My point was that I think you are doing absolutely the right thing moving out. And look, if you would like me to come with you when you break the news to your landlady, you know, for moral support, you only have to say the word.
Oh, well, do you know what I'd really like help with is packing up the garage?
Oh, right. I'm a bit...
I wouldn't have asked, but since you asked if there was anything...
Well, I didn't actually ask if there was anything. I mean, yes, of course. I tell you what, we can do it when we get back from telling your landlady. Make a day of it.
Probably take at least a day in itself, I'm afraid.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. But look, you don't need to bother coming to see the landlady with me. I mean, I wasn't thinking of going myself anyway. I'll probably just ring her.
No, I really think you should tell her in person, and I'm happy to come with you, honestly.
I think I'm just too busy, really.
Yeah, well, we're all busy. I mean, I'm busy too. I'm a bit busy, really, to take a day out to clear your garage.
Oh, well, don't if it's too much trouble.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's just things like that make me think it'll just be easier to stay in the house.
No, you should definitely move out.
Can't move out if the garage is full.
No, well, like I said, I'll help you with that. I'll come and do a full day's work with you.
Oh, that's kind.
And that will free up some time for you to go and talk to the landlady with me.
2 days.
What?
2 days on the garage and you can come with me.
Fine.
Great! So when are you free next week? I can do any day except Tuesday when Tom's helping me pack up the kitchen and Friday when Leanne's taking me to a spa. No, I know, it's been so wonderful how everyone's rallied round. So the trip to the landlady's on the 20th, by the way. You're lucky, you know, you got the last seat in the car.
So why did Jen leave you?
She said I was manipulative.
You're sure this is the right place?
It must be, Billy. The enchanted scroll is glowing like anything. The next clue must be here.
But it's just an empty cave. Nothing here but seaweed and...
Ah! What is it?
Look, skulls!
And not just any skulls, me hearty.
Talking skulls!
Hey! And skulls that can tell you tales of the lost treasure of Santa Clara!
You know about the treasure?
Aye, that we do, you see. We are the skulls of pirates.
Of what?
Pirates! Pirates!
He means pirate.
I said pirates! Pirates!
It's a hard word to say when you haven't got any licks.
Haven't got any licks?
Not licks. Licks. No licks on your mouth.
We are skulls, in case you hadn't noticed, with no licks.
And with no licks, it means you can't say the letter... It means you can't... There are some letters you can't say. And one of them is the letter... Damn it! The letter that begins the word pirate.
I still don't know what a pirate is.
You do! A pirate! A pirate who has a ship!
A ship?
Yes, a ship! A pirate ship!
A ship! Like a gig goat!
A
not a goat. A goat. A sheep is like a goat.
Oh, wait a minute. I get it. A sheep is like a goat. You're farmers.
No, we're not. Farmers.
Why would you guard your treasure with enchanted skulls of farmers?
No, we're pirates. Pirates. Pirates with eye catches and keg legs and carrots on our shoulders. Why does everything about us start with T?
Well, whoever you
We're
are...
pirates!
Whoever you are, can you tell us where to find the treasure of Santa Clara?
Ah, that we can. Listen well. The treasure is hidden between two countries. Coconut, yeah, two coconut trees. At the very source of the longest river in... Oh, God.
Can't help you with this.
No. Kakua Nugget.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, sure. It's in Kazakhstan.
Well, thank you, friendly skulls. Come on, Billy, off we go to Kazakhstan.
Good luck. Toodle kick.
Good evening and welcome to the interview sketch. I'm Patsy Straightwoman, proud provider of the bits that go in between the jokes. I'm joined now by the Shadow Minister for saying stupid things and failing to apologise for them. Minister, you recently said something stupid and have failed to apologise.
Just doing my job.
But you must realise your comments have offended a great many people.
Yes, so I understand. And let me take this opportunity now, if I may, to make it quite clear. I'm very sorry if they were in any way offended.
They were offended.
Yes, and as I say, I'm sorry that they were offended.
Are you sorry that you offended them?
Well, let me be very clear. The offence that they have experienced is something about which I have feelings, and the feelings I have are related, strongly related, to the concept of being sorry. I don't think I can make it any clearer than that.
Don't you?
No.
Have a go.
I think I've made it absolutely clear where matters stand regarding myself and the emotion of sorrow.
With respect, I don't think you have. Are you sorry?
Sorriness is being experienced.
By you?
By a number of people.
Including you?
Not excluding me.
Ah, not excluding you.
Not necessarily excluding me.
Right, but in fact excluding you.
Do you know, I think it's possible to apologise too much.
Yes, I think that is possible. I don't think that's a mistake you've made. Just answer the question. Are you sorry?
Yes. I'm very, very sorry.
Say it properly.
I'm sorry.
Say it like you mean it.
I don't mean it.
I know that. Say it like you do mean it.
Sorry.
Didn't hear that.
I'm sorry. Okay, God.
Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it?
No.
Good. Now off you go. And on your way, send in the Minister for opportunistically apologising for historical wrongs which had nothing to do with them because they think it somehow makes them look statesmanlike. Ooh! That was nearly a joke, wasn't it?
I've got a big project, but I am not scared. I've got lots and lots of time. I am calm and prepared. I'll start nice and early. I'll steadily climb onward step by step by step and do it a bit at a time. I'll start off tomorrow or maybe the following day or the day after that. No, wait, that's a Sunday, but definitely Monday as soon as I've finished deworming the cat. I'll just clear my inbox and pair up my gym socks and start by the end of the week. Once I've done all the cleaning and painted the ceiling and taught myself Russian, Swahili and Greek. I resent the implication. This is mere procrastination. It's essential preparation, well worth getting right. I am not procrastinating. I am simply wisely waiting in case the magic pixies come and do it in the night. It's time to begin it, but hang on a minute, the deadline's still 1 week away. I'll just do some filing and grant all the tiling. How did that happen? I've just got one day. I'll start bang on 7 or 9 or 11 or lunch or at least before bed. Oh, fine, well, all right, then I'll stay up all night, do it all in 10 hours while half off my head. But I resent the implication. It was mere procrastination. The project underwent gestation, sitting on the shelf. I was not procrastinating. I was simply wisely waiting in case the project came to life. Somehow did itself.
All right, folks, a bit of hush, please. I won't keep you long, but some of us would just like to share some stories about the man of the hour, Jim Wilkinson, who leaves us today after 35 years with the firm. Now, it can't be denied, accountants have a bit of a reputation for being, shall we say, a little staid and, I'm not going to use the word boring, but... and now, Jim here. Jim, perhaps he liked to play up to that stereotype, but no. Well, there was a lot more to him than that. For instance, just one example. I wonder how many of you remember that Guy Fawkes night a few years ago. Yeah, I can see some of you do. When the company did a bonfire, and as he was getting over the stile on the way to it, poor old Jim here caught his fleece on the barbed wire fence, and he was in quite a pickle there for a while. Honestly, the look on his face as he tried to work out how to get free, I think it showed all of us that there was a rather more human side to Jim than he liked to let on. Well, that's enough from me. So I'll pass on now to his head of department. Let's see what tales she has to tell. Mary.
Thank you, David. Hello, everyone. Well, I've worked very happily with Jim for the best part of 15 years now. And, David, we really should probably have compared notes beforehand. Because as it happened, I was going to tell the barbed wire story myself. But instead, let me tell you about... It's funny how your mind goes blank. I'll tell you what, come back to me. Let me pass you on to Barbara Searle, Jim's PA for over 20 years, who knows him perhaps better than anyone. Barbara.
Well, as it happens, I was... I was also going with the barbed wire story. Just seemed to sum up so much about... But instead of one incident, let's focus on some of his funny little ways. Like the way he'd come into work in the morning with his suit and his tie on, or how his office was on the 3rd floor. Yeah, but mainly you have to come back to the barbed wire thing. It really was very funny.
Yeah, well, thank you, Barbara. So, Mary, I don't know if you've had time to... No? All right. Well, then, without any more ado, let us turn to the man himself. If you'd just like to make your way over here, don't worry, no barbed wire on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Wilkinson.
Thank you, David. Thank you all. It's been a pleasure to work here for the past 35 years. While I look forward to my retirement, I shall miss the companionship of the office. I'd like to thank the speakers for their kind words. In fairness, though, I should point out the incident with the barbed wire
didn't happen to me. It happened to Tim.
Tim, really?
Yes, Tim Olsen.
Right. Well, let's read out some telegrams from people who sadly can't be with us tonight. Ralph Durrant writes, "Farewell, Jim. You'll be much missed. Sorry to have to send you this by wire. Try not to..." Yes. And Sandra Cook, you all know Sandra. Sandra writes, "Best wishes on your retirement, Jim. I shan't make any barbed remarks," because she goes on to give her love. They all do. They all say more or less the same thing. They all say exactly the same thing. Are you sure it wasn't you, Jim?
I'm quite sure I didn't attend the bonfire night.
Right.
They'd forecast rain.
Right. Well, then all that remains is for me to present you, Jim, with a small gift. A little token from... No. Oh, God. Which we will give you later in the evening.
Did you wrap barbed wire around it?
Yes, we did.
Hey, Buzz.
What's up, Neil?
Well, listen, Buzz, just between ourselves. What did you really think of the moon?
The moon?
Hey, the moon.
Oh, well, what an honor, what a privilege.
No, but, just between ourselves, though.
Right, well, in that case, massive disappointment.
It was, though, wasn't it?
Huge letdown. I mean, I was bored, instantly.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's a rock. I mean, you're standing on a rock in the dark. Big whoop. That's all it is.
Big grey rock.
Yeah.
And with these suits, you can't see it properly anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so the gravity's a bit weaker, so you can bounce. So what? I mean, who wants to bounce?
Yeah, what am I, a kid?
Exactly. Hey, I tell you, I just wanted to turn straight around and get back to the module.
Oh, God, me too. But you can't, can you? It's like watching a sunset. You get the idea straight away, but you have to stick around going, oh, it's so amazing, still.
I mean, that's the thing. It wasn't even amazing.
Yeah.
Given the choice, I'd as soon have just stayed in a module altogether.
Oh, yeah, me too. Hands down, I'd have stayed in the module.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Michael, how about you?
Yeah, what do you say, Mike? Given the choice, would you have walked on the moon or stayed in the module?
Real funny, guys. Real funny.
Hello. We are returned.
Hello. How was the hunting?
A success. How was the gathering?
Pretty good. Come on in, we're in the cooking cave.
No, you come out. We want to show you our kill.
All right, coming.
Oh, yes, it's a beauty.
Yes, is that a bison or a buffalo? I can never remember which is which.
This is the bison. Buffalo are the ones which we don't know exist yet.
Yeah, of course.
He put up a great fight as well.
Oh, yes. We stalked the herd from daybreak, but it was not till noon that we pierced this beast's shoulder with a spear.
Maddened, he charged at us, but we narrowly escaped with our lives, and he fled into the forest.
So the chase began. Wounded as he was, he still easily outpaced us, but remorselessly we tracked him, knowing he must tire.
At last, we cornered him against a great cliff. Madness and murder were in his eye. As I threw...
Oh, dear, sounds like a right old palaver.
Yes, it was.
Well, we had quite a time of it, too.
Did you?
Oh, yes, quite an adventure this morning, wasn't it?
Well, it certainly was.
Yeah.
And was it a success?
Well, perhaps we'll let you be the judge of that.
Nuts.
That's not all. Nuts and...
Berries.
berries.
Yeah, we gathered them both. Nuts and berries. The big two.
Not a bad gather, though, we say it ourselves.
Yeah, right. We killed a bison.
Yeah, and you should feel good about that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, no, good, because well done. You killed a bison.
Well, no, not a bison, it's a bison.
Yeah, that's what I said. You certainly hunted that one bison very successfully. Yeah. How many nuts would you say we gathered?
Oh, well, obviously we lack any kind of counting system, but if If we had one, I'd say, must be about 500 there.
Yeah, must be about that. Yeah, and berries, what, same again?
Yeah, same again, or even a bit more.
Right. Oh, that makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, but hang on.
What?
A nut isn't the same as a bison.
No, that's true enough.
No.
Much harder to spot for a start.
What?
Well, come on, look at the size of your bison. Whereas this is a ground nut. Found, as the name suggests, on the ground.
It's very small, and it's very brown.
And do you know what colour the ground is? Tell 'em, God.
Also brown.
Also brown. So when you go gathering ground nuts before long, you'll find yourself in the middle of a deadly game of hide and seek.
Deadly?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Look how sharp this end is. You tread on one of those by mistake, it'd probably kill you.
Kill you.
Probably, we wouldn't know. We've never trodden on one.
Not once,
Nope.
because we're professional gatherers.
Or because you tread on them all the time and you don't even notice.
What?
No, nothing.
Look, the thing is, though, since this has come up, we've been talking to the other hunters,
Yeah.
and we think the gatherers have got off lightly.
What? Yeah. Look, I'm sorry, but when we decided to be hunter-gatherers, I think we thought we'd all be doing some hunting and then all doing some gathering.
That's just inefficient.
All right, then. How about we take turns? Hunt one day, gather the next.
Oh, sorry, you can't just suddenly become a gatherer. It's not like hunting. You can't just follow a nut around until it gets tired. You have to gather it.
Well, we want to go!
Fine. Suit yourself.
Hello, we're back.
Hello, how did you get on?
Not too bad. 18 bison. And a couple of saber-toothed tigers. We've put them in the skinning tent. How about you?
We didn't find anything. I mean, where do you even start? There's a whole forest to look in, and we're looking for a berry? It's impossible. I'm so sorry, guys. We had no idea.
Oh, no hard feelings. You can't know till you try. Where's your friend?
Oh, she's dead now.
Oh, I'm really sorry. What happened? Did she...
Trod on a nut.
Trod on a nut. Well, since you ask me for some limericks, I believe I do have some sets of 5 asymmetrically rhymed lines of verse in a metre you may find anapestic. The nonsense that has just occurred was written by me, every word. I also was in it, and in the next minute, I'll tell you who else you have heard. There's Caroline Quinlan, or Carrie, and of course Lawrence Lewin, or Larry. I'm terribly sorry, it's actually Laurie, though he answers to Tom, Dick or Harry. Got the other two, one's Simon Kane, and one has a troublesome name. The Caborn Smith bit will just about fit, but the Margaret in front is a pain. Our songs are a treat for the ears, but the words bring forth booing and jeers. The lyrics, you see, were written by me, but the music's by Susanna Pierce. Sue plays, too, in lyrical manner, at least the parts for the piano. But if you thought, hello, that sounds like a cello, then that's Sally Stairs, not Susanna. Ed Morish, our gallant producer, when they gave him the job, quavered, "Who, sir? Please don't make it me. I would far rather be. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't a clue, sir. Good night."
This is John Finnemore Souvenir Programme.
I say, Thompson.
Oh, Walker, how do you do?
How do you do? Thompson, old man, I wanted a quiet word with you.
Well, of course, nothing the matter.
No. And look here, you must forgive me for sticking my nose into your business, but the fact is, some of the fellows were saying you were thinking of hiring on Ferguson for your firm.
Why, yes, I am. Should I not?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that, and doubtless you know all about it anyway. But I just thought it was my duty to give you a word to the wise. Ferguson is a capital fellow, but, shall we say, he gets very little change at the haberdashers.
I'm sorry, how do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying, in his farmyard, all the geese are swans.
He has a farm.
No, not as far as I know. I'm speaking elusively, you understand.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm simply saying his penny whistle is not worth fourpence.
Well, no, naturally not.
No, but it's not worth fourpence. Fourpence?
Fourpence?
Yes, fourpence. It's not worth fourpence.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, look, I'm trying to say there's no peg in his parlour for a petticoat.
Oh, I see. He's a homosexual.
What? No? Good Lord, no. I mean, is he?
Not as far as I know.
Well, no, I wasn't for a moment suggesting there was no bell on his bicycle. I simply meant he parts his hair in the middle.
Oh, a bisexual.
What? I don't even know what that is. No, I'm saying he's the sort of chap who eats his porridge with 2 spoons.
No, sorry.
There are more shells in his garden than there ever were snails.
And again.
There are ivory dice in his waistcoat pocket.
He's a gambler.
No, not literal dice, for heaven's sake. If you must make me come out and say it, he's the sort of chap who, if your chimney was on fire, would lend you an umbrella.
So stupid.
No!
Unhelpful.
No! He's got a brass button on the back of his hat. His cherry tree only bears plums. He wouldn't thank you for a punch in the side of the head.
Well, no more would I.
Oh, I see. Well, then, by all means, employ him. Birds of a feather must flock together, eh?
No, I just mean I wouldn't thank you for a punch in the side of the head.
Yes, I heard you. Don't worry, old man, I'm not prejudiced. Live and let live, that's my motto, but... Then, of course, I would say that. After all, just between ourselves, I myself keep a toasting fork in the billiard parlour.
Get out of my sight, you filthy hound! Wow, look at that guy. He's really tall. He must be 6'8", 6'9". Don't see many people that tall. He looks good, though. He's picked that suit well. And he's got broad shoulders, I suppose, so he doesn't look lanky, just tall. He is really tall. I should say something to him. No, of course not. I mean, he knows he's tall. He doesn't need a complete stranger telling him so. That would just be really irritating. Hang on, though. Don't overthink it. After all, being tall's a good thing. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't dream of saying anything if he was short. That would be rude, but telling a man he's tall, that's a compliment. Oh, what I should do is I should try and think up some little quip to show him I've noticed his enviable height, but will also leave him with a smile on his lips. Oh, hang on. What was that thing my uncle used to say to tall people? Something to do with... Oh, yes! That's it. That's really funny. Oh, and this guy's almost certainly never met my uncle, so it'll be completely new to him. Oh, this is going to be so great. He is going to love this. Hey, Lofty, what's the weather like up there?
Yeah, nice one.
Nailed it. Oh, Jen, don't look, but look.
What?
The woman on the bench over there. Tattoo of a snake around her neck.
No.
Yeah, look when she turns.
Oh, that is bad.
Yeah. Why would you want a snake around your neck?
Why would you want any kind of tattoo?
Well, I don't know. I quite like some of them, you know, and when they're done well.
Well, yeah, me too, in theory, but you're stuck with them forever.
Well, yeah, so?
I just can't imagine feeling that certain of my future opinion, do you know what I mean? You know, about anything. I mean, I wish I did, in a way. I mean, imagine having the confidence to say, you know what, I'm so sure about this decision that I know every future version of myself is going to agree that it's a great idea. Let's go for it. I could never do that.
Right. Of course, we are married.
Yeah, but that's different.
How?
It's just different.
How?
Well, you know, because there's always divorce.
Oh, right.
No,
right.
I'm not saying I want a divorce.
Oh, OK, because you're going the right way to get one.
No, I just mean, you know, as a matter of fact, marriages are reversible, tattoos aren't.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they say that, but they really... Even those big ones across your whole back. I think it'd be easier to get a divorce than get one of those removed.
Right, you're getting a tattoo. I love Matt across your face.
Yeah, but I never wanted wanted a tattoo. I did want to marry you.
Well, yeah, apparently, so long as you could get out of it later.
No, that's not why I got married.
But it was a consideration.
You mean, did I consider it? Yes, of course I did. Oh, what? You're telling me you didn't? That at no point when we were discussing getting married, it never even crossed your mind that if, God forbid, it didn't work out, we could always get divorced?
Well...
You didn't factor it in at all, not even hating yourself as you did it?
Yes, all right, yes, I did, of course I did.
Well, then what are we arguing about?
You're just never supposed to say it.
Yes, well, I'm sorry I did.
Well, so am I.
OK, then.
OK. Anyway, happy honeymoon. Hello. I won't keep you long. I just want to say welcome, everyone, whichever city you're from, to our annual sports day, the occasion where we come together to enjoy a relaxed day of friendly rivalry between our two great cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. So let me, first of all, just... could you just stop that, you two? Just while I'm talking, thank you, lovely. Now, of course, as you know, I myself am a proud sodomite, by which I mean someone who comes from Sodom. That's what that word means. Not that there's anything wrong with the other kind, of course. If there's one thing everyone knows about our city, it's that we don't think there's anything wrong with the other kind. Although perhaps not while people are trying to make a speech, you two at the back. Thank you very much. Anyway, let me assure you that you're equally welcome today, whether you are a sodomite, again, meaning someone who comes from Sodom, or a Gomorran, by which, of course, I mean someone from Gomorrah, not necessarily someone who indulges in the vile and depraved practice known as Gomorrahizing. An act so foul, I wouldn't be at all surprised if history simply obliterates it from memory. Although I can see you three, four, the whole of the back row just starting to do it now. Could you just wait until after the speech? That would be super. I just thought I'd run through the events today very quickly. First up, there's the 100-metre sinning, quarter-mile sinning, and the freestyle sinning. Always a popular event. Then there's a 3-hour orgy, the 8-hour orgy. We're not starting a new unlimited time orgy this year because, obviously, last year's is still going on. Then a brand new event for this year. Who can make God saddest using only their own body? I know some of you have some very creative ideas for this one, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them. And then we'll end, of course, with the traditional Sodom versus Gomorrah tug-of-war, which, if it's anything like last year's, will, I'm sure, remain etched on our retinas forever. Well, that's all from me. Oh, except just to quickly welcome a distinguished visitor to our twin cities, Mr. Abraham, who I certainly hope will join in with all the fun. No, he's shaking his head. Well, at any rate, apparently he's here to provide some sort of report on us to someone. So let's really pull out the stops and show him what we can do. Enjoy the show, Abe! That guy looks just like Tony Robinson. No, wait. It is. Oh, God, it definitely is. That's Tony Robinson. I love Tony Robinson. God, he's just such an amazing comic actor. I should say something to him. No, he won't want that. He must have people pestering him the whole time. He just wants to be left in peace. Hang on, though. Don't overthink it. I mean, he may be famous, but he's a person, too. Why wouldn't he appreciate hearing that his work has meant a lot to me? I mean, obviously he doesn't want me to sit down and gush about how great he is, but just some little comment, some quiet word to let him know how much I admire him. I mean, that would give a lift to anyone's day, surely. I mean, maybe just a little reference to his work, something only he would pick up on, something to let him know I'm a true fan. Maybe even combine a reference for a couple of things, because he's had such a varied career. Yeah, I think I've got it. Yes, I know exactly what to say. He is going to love this. Wait, time team, I've got a good idea. Yeah. Nailed it.
So, brothers, the votes are tallied, and once again, I must tell you we have failed to agree on a new pope. Once again, votes were equally divided between those in favour of Cardinal Mancini and those in favour of Cardinal de Souza, and once again, there was a single abstention. We will therefore once again embark on a period of prayer and discussion. Cardinal Alonso, would you care to begin?
Well, I keep coming back to...
But perhaps if I might suggest on a different tack from your usual one.
Well, yes, but I really do keep coming back, you know, to, Jamelia.
Brother, I believe the conclave has already spent enough time discussing the claims to the papacy of Jamelia.
Oh, yes, but have we?
Who's he saying? The same one he always says, brother. That British singer.
If I can just pick you up there, Jamelia is actually a lot more than just a singer. She's also a presenter, a very promising actress, and she's launched her own fragrance and range of hair care products. Yeah, all of which I think shows exactly the sort of dynamism and energy which I, for one, believe would make her an excellent pope.
But she's not eligible.
Well, I think she should be.
But she's not a cardinal.
You don't have to be a cardinal to be pope.
Every pope since 1389 has been a cardinal.
Well, high time for a change, then.
No! High time for a change is not one of the guiding principles of the Catholic Church. And even if it were, this woman is a woman.
Well, yes, so you keep saying.
Well, she is.
Well, personally, I have no problem with a female pope.
No, we know you don't. You made that very clear.
Well, can I just say, Your Eminence, that here I actually agree with my brother Alonso. There are several abbesses and reverend mothers who I believe are real candidates to lead the church.
No. I'm sorry. If we're going to do it at all, let's do it properly. Pope Jamelia the First. You see, you get a triple whammy. First female pope, first black pope, first pope to have won a Mobo Award.
Look, let us be frank. It's painfully clear, brother, that you just fancy this Amelia person.
No, I do not. And her name is Jamelia.
All right, but you fancy her.
I do not. And even if I did, which I don't, I'm not going to pick a new pope on the basis of whether I fancy them or not. I mean, I haven't fancied any of the last three.
But is she even a Catholic?
Well, I don't know if that's even really important.
Yes, it definitely is. It's definitely important that the Pope's a Catholic.
Yeah, well, she might well be. She might be. She doesn't tend to talk about it in interviews, but she might just be one of those people who's very private about their faith.
That's not ideal for a Pope.
And I think the important thing is that she's clearly a very spiritual person.
Is she?
Oh, yes. You can tell just from listening to her songs. Even if she's not, religious in the old-fashioned sense, she's kind of really connected to her spirit. And that's the main thing, isn't it?
No, it's not the main thing when deciding on the next Bishop of Rome.
Well, we must agree to differ.
But, brother, do you even know if Jamelia wants to be Pope?
Of course she does. I mean, who doesn't want to be Pope? I want to be Pope.
Oh, do you?
Oh, well, obviously what I really want is Jamelia to be Pope, but, yes, I suppose if you press me, the only other candidate I might consider...
I see. Brothers, I suggest we take another vote.
So, yes, that in a nutshell is how I became Pope.
And what did you do then?
Organised a papal trip to Great Britain, met Jamelia, got her to sign my copy of See It in a Boy's Eye, abdicated. Bosh.
Well done, John. Another sketch mocking Christianity?
Oh, no, Margaret, it wasn't mocking it. It's just, a bit of silliness.
Okay. Well, in that case, I hope you're going to do a similar one about Islam next.
No. No, I'm not.
No, thought not. Too scared.
No, a bit. But mainly, no, I just genuinely don't have any ideas for sketches about Islam. I mean, the way people are always saying, they're sorry, but this is a Christian country?
Yes, but if you're about to say, no, it's not, just because...
No, I think it is. I think they're right. I mean, it's a country in which people practice a lot of religions and none, but its history, its literature, its culture are all bound up in Christianity, and most importantly, 70% of the population still tick Christian on the census form. I think it is a Christian country, and I grew up in it. I've read the Bible, I've been to church, I have a connection with those stories, even if I don't believe in them. Whereas I've never read the Quran or been to a mosque. I don't know what a funny imam sounds like.
Well, then maybe you should find out.
What, just in order to mock it? I don't know, that doesn't feel right somehow. I mean, actually, the non-Christian religion I do know a bit about is Judaism. And I do occasionally have ideas for sketches about that. One Saturday I saw a man waiting patiently at a Pelican Crossing for someone else to press the button so God wouldn't be cross with him for working. Now, he has a perfect right to do that, but you can't tell me there's nothing funny about it.
Well, do a sketch about that then.
Really? Do you think I should? Would you find it funny if I mocked the practices of a religion I have no personal connection to? What if I did the voice?
Well, all right. I have to say, John, in this pretend argument where you get to write both sides, I find myself entirely persuaded that you're correct.
Thank you, Margaret. That means a lot. Oh, my God. That woman is absolutely stunning. Wow. I mean, I mustn't stare, but really, she's one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. Those cheekbones, that smile. She really knows how to dress as well. She's so beautiful. I should say something to her. No, she doesn't want some random stranger commenting on her appearance. It's none of my business. And whatever I'd say is going to make it clear I've been staring at her. It can't help but be creepy. Hang on, though. Don't overthink it. I mean, I'm sure I can make it clear that I'm not trying to chat her up. It doesn't have to be creepy. I'm just giving her a compliment, one human being to another. I know, it's probably best if I avoid some generic, oh, you're beautiful comment, but instead, I just pick one specific attribute. Yeah, something particular I admire about her. And that way she'll know it's a genuine compliment, not just a come on. What to pick? Oh, I know. Oh, perfect. No, because they are really amazing, and people probably never mention them. She is going to love this. Excuse me, I'm getting off here, but I just wanted to say I love your glasses.
Oh, thank you.
They're really cool. Anyway, I'll leave you alone now. Bye. Oh, God, how can I make such an idiot of myself? I hate myself. Well, since you ask me for a tale of a haunted house, I could perhaps relate to you the tale of my own house, which has one particularly startling and surprising quality, which I wager you would never guess, as long as you now forget about what you just asked. My tale begins when I was on a hunting trip in Scotland. A party of fellows and myself had undertaken to find, capture, and bring back alive the last wild wolf in Scotland. We were, however, hampered in our ambition by the fact that there was at the time a large and thriving population of wolves in Scotland. It was, therefore, our solemn task to kill all but one of them and bring that one back alive. However, when we arrived in Scotland, we discovered that it is there against the law either to shoot or poison wolves. This left us with very few options. We tried at first to strangle the wolves with our bare hands. During which period, it is fair to say that the wolves had the better of our exchanges. Those of us who survived decided it was time to change tack, and so we settled instead on encouraging the wolves to lead an unhealthy lifestyle. It was, therefore, after a long and hard day of throwing donuts to the wolves, that I returned to the little hunting lodge and donut bakery that I called home. There, I found 2 telegrams awaiting me from the family solicitor. The first read,
Return London immediately. Your uncle, dangerously ill, may perish at any time. Make no delay.
Aghast, I turned to the other one, sent an hour later.
Actually, no rush. Don't hurry. Time no longer of the essence.
I dashed off a reply. Do you mean to say Uncle has died? By the time I finished packing, his reply was with me.
Well, hardly news to break by telegram. Let's say either that or he's made a full recovery. But you should aim to come back by Sunday anyway, either for his funeral or because he's celebrating his recovery by running a half marathon.
Accordingly, I hastened home, only to be met at King's Cross by the solicitor himself.
Ah, Finnemore.
He said,
I regret I must inform you that your uncle has, in fact, died.
No, cried I, this is just so unexpected.
I know, particularly after he made such a full recovery. I knew it was unwise for him to train for that half marathon. There is, however, perhaps a silver lining for you, Finnemore, for you are his sole heir and have inherited everything, including his cellar full of vintage champagne and his stately home.
I let out a sorrowful hurrah and leapt into my 2-seater. I keep one parked on the platform of every train station in London in case of just such an eventuality. Before long, I had driven to the imposing hall which was now my own. I was met on the steps by the butler and the housekeeper, and Mr. and Mrs. Blissum.
Welcome, sir, to Dead Uncle Hall.
Cried Mr. Blissum.
Yes, indeed, sir. You must be young Mr. Dead Uncle.
No, said I. My name is Finnemore. My uncle, Sir Henry Dead Uncle, was the last of the dead uncles. I'm afraid the dead uncle name is now dead. As dead as my dead uncle, Dead Uncle. By the way, what exactly happened to the poor fellow? Did he collapse on the running track?
Oh, no, sir. Sir Henry died very peacefully, sir, in his bed of poisoning.
Of poisoning?
That's right, sir. Just after he
No, he didn't. No, Blissum, if you remember, he died of a heart attack or something in unsuspicious circumstances.
Yes, you're quite right, how silly of me. Yes, that's right, he died of a heart attack, just after he didn't discover anything at all.
Now, that sounds like Uncle, all right, said I. He was always not discovering anything at all, although it never killed him before.
Be that as it may, sir, welcome to your new home.
Yes, very nice, I'm sure. But I must say what I'm really interested in is this cellar full of vintage champagne.
Champagne, sir? Bless you, no, sir. There's no champagne in this mansion, sir. None at all.
Really? Well, let's just have a look in the wine cellar and check.
Oh, no, sir, we can't go to the wine cellar.
Why ever not?
Well, because it's haunted.
A haunted wine cellar?
Oh, yes, sir, Blissum's quite right. Very haunted, full of ghosts, but no champagne.
Seemed a little odd to me, but they were both insistent, so I did not press the matter. However, a few days later, I was awoken from peaceful slumbers by strange noises from downstairs. The tinkling of glasses, muted cries of laughter, and yes, surely wasn't that the popping of champagne corks? I made my way through the darkened hall. It seemed to be coming from, of all places, the wine cellar. I sprang to the door and flung it open, and there I saw, in the flickering candlelight, mysterious figures laughing, playing cards and drinking champagne. What's this? Cried I. At once the candles went out. Into the darkness I shouted, Who's there? Show yourself! Who are you? After a while, one lone voice quavered back.
Just some ghosts, sir.
At once I saw it all. All this time, Mr. and Mrs. Blissum had been absolutely right. The wine cellar was haunted. Who are you, spirits? Said I. Show yourself. After a while, there was the strike of a match, a candle lit, and a figure shuffled forward. Now, I had always assumed, when I'd seen pictures of ghosts in cartoons and things, but the reason they looked like a person with a dust sheet hurriedly thrown over them is a sort of stylistic shorthand. But I was now to discover that this is, in fact, exactly what ghosts look like. Who are you, spirit? Said I.
I'm the ghost of your uncle, sir.
Oh, then why are you calling me sir?
Let me finish. I am the ghost of your dead uncle, Sir Henry. Sir Henry. Sir Henry.
Well, that clinched it. Who but my uncle himself could have known that his first three names were indeed all Henry? Thanks to an accident at his christening with a stuttering vicar. And who are you? I asked as another figure emerged behind him.
Oh, I'm the ghost of your auntie.
My uncle wasn't married.
Well, no, but don't you have any other aunties?
Auntie Maisie?
Yes, why not? I'm the ghost of your Auntie Maisie.
Auntie Maisie?
Yes, well...
I had no idea you were dead.
All right, fine. I'm the ghost of Anne Boleyn, then.
But you've still got your head on.
Yes, I'm the ghost of her before she had it chopped off.
You're the ghost of Anne Boleyn before she died?
Yes, I am.
Fair enough. And who are these others that I see behind you? Well, a census was taken, and it emerged that Dead Uncle Hall was playing host that night to the ghosts of Napoleon, William the Conqueror, Emily Bronte, Sherlock Holmes, and two different ghosts of Florence Nightingale. Well, spirits, said I, do you have a message for me?
Yes, avenge my death.
No.
Actually, don't avenge my death, or investigate its circumstances, or really think about it at all. No, my message is, don't ever come into the wine cellar again. And also give your servants a pay rise.
Cried one of the Florence's Nightingale. I see, said I. Well, but what's that you're drinking, by the way? I was told there was no champagne in the house.
It's ghost champagne, sir.
Do you mean champagne for ghosts, or the ghost of some champagne?
Either and or both, sir.
Well, I'm sorry, but a Finnemore is master of his own home. And I will not be forbidden entrance to anywhere, not even a haunted wine cellar.
Very well.
Said the ghost of Anne Boleyn before she died.
But just consider this, sir. We ghost had this exact same conversation with your uncle, sir, just a few days ago.
One of you is my uncle.
All right, well, the rest of us did. He took the same position as you, sir, and do you know, the very next morning he was found dead.
Yes, of a heart attack.
Probably a heart attack, yes. Unless, of course, there was something in his last meal of risotto of unusual mushrooms with pufferfish sorbet to follow that disagreed with him. Put it this way, sir. Either you can accept you have a haunted wine cellar and never set foot in it again, or live with the uneasy sense that every risotto you eat in this house will be a gamble with the Reaper.
Ah, said I. But you forget, I have a third option.
Yes, sir?
I could just cook all my own meals.
Yes, sir. I suppose technically you could.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of how I came to accept that I have a haunted wine cellar. Into which I have never set foot from that day to this, although I have eaten several excellent risottos. Good night.
John Finnemore Souvenir Programme was written and performed by John Finnemore, with Margaret Caborn-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. The producer was Ed Morrish, and it was a BBC Radio comedy production. And John Finnemore Souvenir Programme will return next week to meet the Moral Maze in the Thunderdome.
This is John Finnemore Souvenir Programme.
Hello, I'd like to learn to dance, please.
Yes, which courses are you interested in enrolling in?
Well, as I say, dance.
Yes, but there are different styles. Classical ballroom, Latin, jive...
What sort do we do at weddings?
Well, ballroom would be a good place to start.
Fine, I'll do that.
All right. Classes are on Wednesday at 7:30 and they cost...
I don't care what they cost. How long does it take?
Well, you'll be done by 9:30.
No, how long does it take to learn to dance? In total?
Well, by the end of the 12-week course, you'll be fairly proficient.
12 weeks? No. I tell you what, I'll pay you 10 times the usual cost if you can teach me in 2 weeks.
Well, I suppose if we met every day...
No. 2 weeks, 2 lessons. Just quicker, better teaching.
I don't understand.
It's not complicated. I'll pay you more to get it done faster.
But that's not possible.
Of course it's possible. The better you teach, the faster I'll learn, yes?
Up to a point, I suppose.
Fine. Well, money's no object to me, so I will pay you whatever it takes to get your very best level of teaching, and therefore learn much quicker.
No, but I'll be giving you my best level of teaching, whatever you pay me.
It's ludicrous. Nothing works that way.
Well, teaching does. Teachers don't have levels. They teach as well as they can at all times.
Is that true?
OK, no, not at all. But what is true is however motivated I am to teach you, how quickly you learn still depends on how hard you're prepared to work.
Me? But I'm the customer.
Even so.
I've done the hard work earning the money. Now I'm using it to pay you to work hard, making me be able to dance.
That's not how it works. You can't save yourself labour with money.
Of course I can. I do it all the time. To get up a hill, I can either burn my own energy walking, or I can buy energy at a petrol station and burn that to make a car carry me up the hill. Well, you're the car and I'm me. Dance me up the hill.
Sir, I cannot teach you to ballroom dance any faster than you're able to learn it.
Fine. How about jive?
Oh, yeah, sure. Just stand like this and go wurra, wurra, wurra with your arms.
Wurra, wurra, wurra.
That'll be £20,000.
OK, guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. So let's get to work. Obviously, no need to tell you where we are or what work we do, so let's just get straight on with it.
Oh, actually, I've just been reassigned to this department and I've got no idea what we do here.
Oh, really? Well, just for your benefit, I'll explain everything. So, basically, we are the team that come up with the names for pretend things for use in TV shows and films.
Oh, right, OK, so like fictional elements or intelligence agencies?
Oh, well, yeah, that sort of thing technically, but in practice, what we actually spend 95% of our time doing is making up fake names for Google.
Google?
Yeah, people on TV don't use Google.
Why not?
No idea. mean, it's not like people aren't shown driving real cars or even looking up stuff on real computers, but once they're doing it, they have to do it on Find a Spider or Searchwise.net.
Yeah, they're both ours.
Yeah, two of our successes, but every film or TV show wants its own one, you see, so let's get back to work, guys.
OK, voila.com.
Very good.
Moogle, Loogle, Poogle, Google.
Lookstable.
Froogle, Droogle, Snoogle, Google.
Birch.
Yeah, that's not bad. Let me just look it up and check it's not some sort of weird sexual... Ooh, it is, yeah. Yeah, no, we can't use that.
Google,
No.
Stoogle, Google.
Terry, could you please stop saying Google? It's really unhelpful.
I'm not saying Google, I'm saying...
No, yeah, you are. Actually, every fourth suggestion you make is Google.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's just that it can't be Google, OK? That's kind of our starting point.
It's just such a good name.
I know it is a good name, yeah, but we can't use it.
OK. Floogle...
I mean, probably even move away from the rhymes. To be honest, yeah. Anyone else?
Where's it?
Where's it?
Yeah, like, where is it?
Oh,
Where's
right.
it?
Yeah, that's good. Or where's it?
Whiz it.
Who's it?
Woozle. Woogle.
Google.
Stop saying Google.
Sorry.
Infoget.
Go get.
Better.
Go goon gets.
Terry, I will not tell you again.
Webbifindo.
Yeah?
Searchy Birch.com.
Yeah, I think we're all getting tired now.
Bing.
OK, I know you're new, but it's got to at least sound like a real thing.
Table for one, sir?
Yes, please, thanks.
This one?
Perfect.
Great. I'll bring you a menu.
Thanks. Oh, there is just one thing, though. When I come to your restaurant, I do not ask for much. I don't care if the food is late and chilly to the touch. Serve it tough or serve it raw, and I won't really mind. There's just one thing I ask of you, if you would be so kind. Please, won't you put it on a plate? Put it on a plate, for Pete's sake. Put it on a plate. I don't want it on a breadboard, though I know that's all the rage. I don't need my chips imprisoned in a little silver cage. I don't want it in a mess tin. I don't want it in a crate. It's a pork and onion pasty. Please just put it on a plate. A plate is flat and circular. A plate has got a brim. It curves up at the edges, which helps keep the gravy in. The Chinese first came up with them 3,000 years ago. If they think up something better, I'll be sure to let you know. Meanwhile, put it on a plate. Put it on a plate, for Pete's sake. Put it on a plate. I don't want a cup of carrots. I don't want a pint of peas. I don't want a vintage bedpan full of macaroni cheese. I don't want it on a roof tile. I don't want it on a slate. It's a pecan pie and custard. Please just put it on a plate. It may not be original, but I don't really care. I don't need my mind blown by the sodding tableware. And should I have a drink with it, as you may well have guessed, I have in that regard a not dissimilar request. Won't you just give it in a glass? Give it in a glass, for God's sake. Give it in a glass. I don't want it in a teacup if it's not a cup of tea. I don't want it in a jam jar, cause I'm not a sodding bee. I don't want it in a test tube. I don't want it in a flask. It's a sodding gin and tonic. Please just give it in a glass. Put it in a plate. Give it in a glass. Plate, glass, plate, glass, plate, 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 glass. Drinks belong in glasses. Food goes on a plate. It's the breadboards and the beakers that have brought me to this state. When I'm in a cell that's padded and a jacket that is straight, and they bring me bread and water, please just put it on a plate.
John, can I ask you something?
Hi, Laurie. Yeah, of course. What's up?
How come I never get to sing?
To sing?
Yeah, well, you know, the others will get to sing. Why don't I get to sing?
Right. Sorry, I I didn't know you could sing.
Oh, didn't you?
No. Can you sing, Laurie?
No.
Right, so, well, that's probably the main reason why you...
Can you sing, John?
OK, you make a good point.
Because, you do get to sing, don't you? Or whatever that thing you do is called.
Yeah, well, look, OK, if I'm honest with you, Laurie, I suppose, OK, this is the thing. When there are songs that need, actual proper singing, then obviously Margaret or Simon or Carrie will do them. And when, now and again, Sue writes a song where you can more or less get away with just sort of shouting the words over the music, then I'll do it. So, yeah, it's a shame, but that's why you don't get to sing.
Well, can't I do something else instead, then?
Like what?
Pet tips.
Pet tips?
Yeah, but not for the owners, for the pets. Like tips on how to get more food and that.
Laurie, I don't know if pets listen to Radio 4.
But of course they do! I mean, I'm not saying they turn it on specially, but they definitely hear it.
Yeah, but...
Do you know how much more sensitive dogs' ears are than ours? So they're listening to it, probably 10 times more per dog.
OK, look, I'll think about it, OK?
Yeah, I'll think about it means no.
Not necessarily. I will think about it. Oh, look at that. Picture of a sad donkey. Oh, dear. Look at him. What a sad donkey. Oh, there's another one. Sad donkey. Who wants to look at pictures of sad donkeys? Not you. You want them to go away. Tell you what, maybe give the donkey some money. Maybe money would cheer up the donkey. Or at least give us some money and we'll pass it on to the donkey. Or use it to buy stuff that the donkey likes and give the donkey that. We've got some pictures of happy donkeys too. Want to see one? There you go, happy donkey. Sad donkey. Happy donkey. That's better, isn't it? And easy too, yeah? When there's so much wrong with the world and it's all so complicated and hard to fix, whereas this seems like it might actually be sortable. Yeah? Here's a sad donkey. Let's make it a happy donkey. With money, give us some money. Sad donkey. Let's at least get the donkeys sorted out. Mulligan's Unspecified Donkey-Related Enterprises. A registered charity, possibly. Definitely an organisation with access to pictures of sad donkeys. Here's another one. Sad donkey. Sad donkey. Sad bear. Yeah, it's not all donkeys. This one's a donkey, though. Sad donkey. Give us some money. Sad donkey. Make it go away. Sad donkey. Feel like you're doing something. Sad donkey. Donate to Mulligan's today. It's literally the least you can do.
John Finnemore Souvenir Programme does not believe all donkey sanctuaries are scams or that no one should help sad donkeys, but maybe don't just help the donkeys, that's all.
And now, pet tips with Uncle Laurie.
Laurie.
Hello, pets. Here's a tip. Owners won't let you out to pee. Why not try peeing indoors? Then they will. And even if they don't, doesn't matter anymore.
I don't shut up.
Guinea pigs, worried your owners are getting bored of you? Why not try doing anything? I mean, literally anything. Budgies, calm down. It's your own reflection. No one's after your poxy cuttlefish. Cuttlefish, are you pets? I don't know. I like your name, though. Go cuttlefish. Rats, you're definitely not a pet. You're a rat. Don't go near them. They'll kill you. But thanks for writing in.
Sorry, I just don't think it fits in with the rest of the show.
OK, well, let me do something else then.
Like what?
I could do my mime.
You're mine.
Yeah.
On the radio.
No, it's okay. It's spoken mine.
Of course it is. I'll think about it.
You said that before.
Yeah, I will. I'll think about it.
No, you can't sit your exam while your teeth are falling out, even if your leopard is the headmistress. Now go and put some clothes on.
Hello. We interrupt your dream to tell you an interesting thing.
What? Who are you?
I'm the recorder. I keep the records.
Which records?
All the records. Now, here's the interesting thing. Have you ever thought about how everyone who's ever lived must have once been, for a fraction of a second, the youngest person in the world?
No.
Well, think about it now.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose so.
Yes, and, of course, a tiny handful of people also get to be the oldest person in the world.
Yeah?
OK. But has it ever occurred to you that everyone who lives past about 30 must go through a time that they'll never know about when they're the most middle-aged person in the world?
What?
Yep. Think about it. There has to be a moment sometime when there are exactly the same number of people alive who are older than you as there are who are younger than you.
I suppose so.
Yeah. And you're lucky, because yours is happening when you're fast asleep. So I'm allowed to tell you about it because you'll never remember. So, ready?
No!
Here we go.
No!
Just waiting for one more person to be born, and there! Congratulations. Right now, you and only you are the median global age. Oh, someone else has been born. It's over. Oh, no. No, wait. Very sadly, someone younger than you has died. Congratulations. Right now, you and only you are... Oh, no, someone else has been born. And 2 people older than you have died. Yeah, I don't think you're going to come back from that. So, let's say that was your go. OK, well, bye.
No, wait. Does this mean I'm in the middle of my life?
Oh, halfway there, Day? No, that's a totally different thing. I'm not allowed to tell you when you had that. Or we'll have it. No, this just means that from now on, and for the rest of your life, you are technically older than most people. I thought you might get a kick out of that. OK, bye. Sweet dreams.
That sketch was written by a man who was 38 and a half, but he's fine with it, honestly.
Oh, there you are, Will.
Oh, hi, Ranjit. Look, I've been...
Oh, Ranjit?
Yeah, hi, Ranjit. Look, I've been meaning
Sorry, am I Ranjit?
Of course you are, Ranjit. So, as I say, I've been meaning to...
I don't think I should be Ranjit.
Why not?
Well, sorry, Ed, can we stop? Thanks. I don't think I look like a Ranjit.
Yeah, it's radio, Simon.
Yeah, but still... Is this okay? I'm not sure this is okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Is it? So, he is Indian, then?
Well, that's not relevant.
It's a bit relevant, maybe. Maybe?
No.
Is he?
No, well, let's say he's British. I mean, ethnically, I suppose he's probably...
Right, yeah. So, are you expecting me to do the accent?
God, no, God, no. Anyway, what accent? Just because someone's called Ranjit doesn't mean they necessarily have an accent.
I'll do the accent.
Yeah, I know you do the accent. That's why I kept it well away from you. No. Simon, the thing is, this is just a sketch about 2 friends in a pub. One of them happens to be called Ranjit.
Okay, but why are they called Ranjit if it doesn't matter?
Well, because I noticed that whenever I name a character in a sketch, I reach for a generic white Anglo-Saxon name, like Paul or Sarah, and that doesn't really reflect, who we are as a society.
No, but it does sort of reflect, who we are as a caste.
I know. Well, that's the problem I'm trying to fix, isn't it? We're not exactly diverse.
I'm an 8th Polish.
Oh, great. All the colours of the rainbow. White and paler white.
Right, so, to be clear, your proposed solution to the lack of diversity problem you've identified is to get a white man to play a guy called Ranjit.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it's a bad idea, isn't it? Yeah, forget it.
I think that's probably best.
So what's next, then?
I don't know. That sketch I was going to be the last sketch before the Since You Asked Me. I don't have anything else to fill the gap.
Perhaps I could be of some assistance?
Fine, go on, Laurie. And now, Professor Dorothy Lewin proudly presents, for the first time ever on radio, his celebrated spoken mime.
Hello, everybody. What a lovely day for a stroll. Though it's a bit windy. Very windy, actually. Oh dear, that wind's really picking up. I don't seem to be making any progress with my walk at all. Maybe if I put my umbrella up. Whoops! That was a mistake. Anyway, the wind's gone now. But what's this in front of me? It feels like a glass wall. Let me check. Yes, it's definitely glass. And there's one either side of me too. I wonder how far up it goes. Oh, right, it's a box. What a predicament. I hope it doesn't magically get any smaller. Oh no, it's magically getting smaller. Anyway, it's gone now. Look, a flower. I shall bend down and pick it. Now I shall smell it. Oh no, a bee, and a bat, and a pterodactyl, and a tank. Anyway, they've gone now. Goodbye. Thank you very much. So, what did you think, John?
Well, it's better than my singing. Well, since you ask me for a murder mystery, but since you also ask me not to bother with all the boring setup, but skip straight to the exciting bit at the end, I am minded to warn you to keep a civil tongue in your head, or I might stop telling you my tales altogether. No, come back, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, please come back and listen to my stories. I promise I'll be good. Well then. It was a chill January night, when, after pages and pages of tedious detection, the house party finally assembled in the denouement parlour of Bedside Manor. The Duchess, the butler, the inspector, and myself. Inspector Prout stepped forward to give the obviously wrong solution for me to pour scorn on.
Oh, I don't know. It's obviously not the butler, because it's never the butler. It's not Lady Bedside, because she's too aristocratic. It's probably the dog. Yeah, it's that dog lying on the hearthrug, and he killed Lord Bedside as revenge for the time he pretended to throw the ball but didn't actually throw the ball. That'll do.
Might I interject? I interjected, paradoxically. The inspector rolled his eyes, but Lady Bedside gravely inclined her head. An ingenious solution, Inspector, but before you clap on those 2 pairs of handcuffs, may I advance an alternative solution? You are correct to say that it's a cliché that the butler did it, but it is my belief that this butler is no butler at all, but an imposter.
What makes you think so, Finnemore?
Oh, 1,000 little things. The way he addresses us all as matey boy or sweet cheeks. The way he announces dinner by yelling, "Get your lovely grub," and then rattling a stick in a tin bucket. The way he doesn't know how to pronounce the word butler. Small details, perhaps, but they all add up to an imposter and very likely a murderer.
Well done. Very clever, sweet cheeks. All right, I admit it. I ain't no bootler. And I never have not been no bootler neither. But it wasn't me who stabbed Lord Bedside.
Aha, said I. But I never told you Lord Bedside had been stabbed.
No, true enough. But then I did find the body. In fact, come to think of it, I told you he'd been stabbed.
Oh, yes. All right, carry on.
For what you do not realise, Finnemore, is that I am, in fact,
An undercover detective. Inspector Prout of Scotland Yard, at your service. Lady Bedside very kindly allowed me to pose as a butler while I searched for a notorious jewel thief I believe to be a member of this house party.
Wait a minute. You said butler properly that time.
Of course. I know how to say butler. It's just my character who didn't.
You created a character who was a butler but couldn't say butler.
Yes, that was his tragedy.
But wait, cried I, if you are Inspector Prout, then who is this fellow, who we have known as Inspector Prout?
Well done, Finnemore. I wondered how long it would take you. Yes, I too am an imposter.
Then you were the murderer.
Oh, no. Guess again.
The jewel thief.
Of course not. Really, Finnemore, you disappoint me. I'd expected better from you than this. I am an undercover duchess. Lady Bedside, at your service.
What?
Yes. When Inspector Prout asked if he could pose as my butler, I agreed, only on the condition that I could pose as him. Sounded like fun.
Wait! If you are Lady Bedside, then who is the lady we have been calling Lady Bedside? All eyes turned to her ladyship. She looked cornered. She glanced from side to side. Then she did something I think slightly surprised us all. She split in half at the middle and ran to opposite ends of the room. Her bottom half leapt out of the window and scampered off across the grounds, whilst her top half hid behind a chaise longue and guiltily wagged its tail.
Just as I suspected,
said Prout, until recently the butler.
Lady Bedside was in fact 2 dogs in a dress.
I'm afraid so.
Said Lady Bedside, formerly known as Prout.
You see, I couldn't find anyone to pose as me at such short notice, so I just stuck the Labradors in an old dress of mine and hoped that if anyone wondered about the rather canine cast to my features, or the way I gobbled my food, or the way I occasionally had a fight with my bottom half, they'd be too polite to mention it. The dogs did very well, I thought. Good girl, Maisie. Good balancing.
She inclined her head gravely.
She thought she saw a biscuit.
Wait, in that case, who is the murderer? There's no one left.
Not quite true. You see, Finnemore, if Lady Bedside is in fact her own dog's, then who is this dog asleep on the hearthrug?
At this, the dog slowly got to its feet. First to all 4 of them, and then just to the 2 back ones.
Well done, Inspector. Yes, it was I that killed Lord Bedside.
I knew it!
Quite proud.
Didn't I say right at the start it was the dog?
Well, no, actually, Lady Bedside was being Inspector Prout when he said that.
It doesn't matter. The point is Inspector Prout said it. Don't take this away from me. This is a huge deal. I've literally never been right my entire career. Well, Finnemore lad, you're under arrest. Looks like someone's been a very bad dog.
I'm not actually a dog, you fool. Huh? I am, in fact, an undercover bootler. Which
You see, all my characters are drawn from life.
Never mind that. Wicksteed, why were you posing as a dog?
It was her lady's wish. Once she had permitted the inspector to pose as her bootler, she found herself with 1 bootler too many. Most people would simply have given me the week off, but not her ladyship. She made me dress up as a dog, and it was at that moment I knew I had to kill her.
You didn't kill her. You killed Lord Bedside.
Oh, yes, that was an accident. You see, that night Lord Bedside was, for reasons I do not entirely understand, posing as Lady Bedside.
We needn't go into that too deeply.
Well, that seems to wrap everything up nicely, except for one thing. If the butler was the inspector, and the inspector was the duchess, and the duchess was 2 dogs, and the dog was the butler, who was the jewel thief?
But by the time they worked it out, I was already half a mile away.
John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme was written and performed by John Finnemore with Margaret Capon-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. Original music was composed by Susanna Pierce and performed by Jason Hazley. The producer was Ed Morrish and it was a BBC radio comedy production. People who enjoyed John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme also enjoyed listening to the crackling of an open fire, the dawn chorus and Mozart. Probably even more so, if we're honest.
This is John Finnemore's Souvenir Programme.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the driver speaking. I'd like to apologise for the delay to your service. We're just being held behind a road signal. It's not quite clear what the hold-up is, but rest assured we're doing everything we can to get you moving again as soon as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the train manager. Just to clarify the driver's remarks there, when the driver says, "We're doing everything we can," he doesn't mean him. He He's not doing anything at all. Because he can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ignore the train manager. I obviously can, and I am.
Well, he's not because he can't. For all he loves to give it the old PA, the fact remains he's basically sitting in front of two buttons there. Stop and go. And if he presses go when he's not allowed to go, it won't go. A chimp could do his job, except a chimp would get bored.
Ladies and gentlemen, please disregard the train manager who has been like this all day. And when I say train manager, as you all know, I basically mean ticket inspector. I assure you I am closely monitoring the situation.
Oh, aye. I'm not saying he's not closely monitoring the situation in the same way as he closely monitors the situation on EastEnders. And with, to be clear, exactly the same amount of control over what happens And I am not a ticket inspector.
Oh, no, I was forgetting about all your other responsibilities. Like, if someone's sick, you have to clear it up.
Right, that's it. I've had it with you. I'm getting off at the next station.
Fine with me, because what's good about that is that it doesn't matter if the train manager's on the train or not. Some trains have train managers on, some don't. No one cares. Whereas all trains have a driver.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Well, what about the Docklands Light Railway?
I keep telling you that is not a train, that is an automated light metro system.
There's nothing in common with a... ladies and gentlemen, the signal's gone to green. Your next station stop is Leicester.
Okay, Lachansky, we know you were at the warehouse, but we know you had nothing to do with the break-in. So, listen. Just tell us what you saw, and we'll cut you a deal, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I don't know nothing about no warehouse.
Stop messing with us, Lachansky. You were there and you were up to your eyes in it, so tell us everything that went down, or so help me God, I will personally see to it you get 10 years.
Oh, jeez, guys, you really still doing the old nice cop, nasty cop routine? You think I never seen it before? Give me a break.
Okay, wise guy. You know so much about cops. Who am I then? Who the hell am I?
I don't know, a nastier cop?
The hell I'm nastier cop! Use your brain, Lachansky, you dumbass!
Angry cop.
Damn straight I'm angry cop, and don't you forget it!
Oh, this guy really knows his types of cop. Let's just call it a night, huh, fellas?
Oh, so who are you, defeatist cop?
Nah, I ain't defeatist, I'm just...
Well, overwhelmed cop?
Nah, you're thinking...
Sleepy cop.
There we go.
Ha! I warrant detecting my defining attribute will not be so simple a task.
Wordy cop.
Ha! Not even close. You'll never get it. Never, I tell you.
Melodramatic cop.
Not if you had 1,000 guesses. 10,000. I am unguessable.
Hubristic cop.
Alack! I am unmasked. Pride goeth before a fall.
Well done, Lachansky. But I think you will find me harder to pin down.
Cop who speaks in haiku.
Damn, it seems I have underestimated your knowledge of verse forms.
But still, Lachansky, we know you cracked that warehouse yourself, and we got a dozen witnesses who'll swear to it.
Lying cop?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we know you didn't do the break-in, but the Romano brothers did, and you were their getaway driver.
Truthful cop. Well, boys, I hear you got a confession out of Lachansky.
Yes, boss.
Good work. What'd you use? The old nice cop, nasty cop, angry cop, sleepy cop, hubristic cop, haiku cop, lying cop, truthful cop routine?
Yeah.
Well, it uses a lot of manpower, but you can't argue with the results.
James?
Yep?
Just been talking to my parents on the phone. They said they're coming to town next week and they were sorry they'd miss us.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, we're not going anywhere next week, are we?
No.
So, sorry, what happened?
Yeah, your mum emailed me and I said we were going away because I didn't want them to stay with us. Sorry.
What? Why?
Because they're really annoying. Sorry.
Okay, look, I'm really angry about this. I mean, firstly...
I know, I'm really sorry. Also, on the way back from swimming yesterday, I let Alfie have a McDonald's. I'm really sorry.
What? What's that got to do with it?
Absolutely nothing. I'm really sorry about it, though.
Yeah, you should be. You agreed we had to cut down on his junk food.
I know, I'm sorry.
And that it can't always be you that gets to be the fun dad.
I know, I'm sorry. Also, that nice grey shirt you think you've lost, I borrowed it and I got a cigarette burn on it, so I threw it away.
What? Wait a minute.
Really sorry.
I haven't finished with the McDonald's thing.
No, I'm really sorry about that.
What the thing with my parents?
No, I'm really sorry about that.
That was a brand new shirt.
I know, I'm really sorry about that. Also, it was my cigarette burn because sometimes I've been smoking in the car.
Oh, James, we were going to give up together.
I know, I am so sorry. Also...
No, stop. Why do you keep saying new things?
Because I'm trying something really cynical and shallow. I am so sorry.
What do you mean?
Well, the thing is, I reckon you would be cross about any one of these things, and honestly, with good reason, I'm so sorry, for 3 days. Right? But I don't think, however hard you try, you'll be cross about all of them for 30 days. So I thought I'd try serving my sentences concurrently. You know, in parallel, not in series.
You mean you're asking for other offences to be taken into consideration?
Yeah, that's it. I'm amalgamating all my little sorries into one big, easy-to-manage, really, really sorry.
My God, you're right. That is so cynical and shallow.
I know, I'm really sorry.
And did you say 30 days?
Yeah, there's 6 more to come. I'm sorry.
You know what? It's okay. I understand.
Really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, to be honest, I've been doing a similar thing.
Have you?
Well, I suppose the opposite thing, really. You know how I don't really do all these kinds of stupid little things that you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because a couple of years ago I decided to not spend all your forgiveness on a string of little things, but to save it all up. So I can do one really awful thing.
What thing?
Oh, I haven't decided yet. But don't worry. When I do, you're going to be really, really sorry.
Our name is Cerberus. You might have heard of us.
We don't want to boast, but we are quite renowned.
I guard the gates of hell.
We guard those gates as well,
For we are 3 heads of one infernal hound.
But when travellers reach Hades' portal, be they hero, god or mortal, they run or fight or stand there spellbound, but they never just hang out with the hellhounds.
Nobody brings Cerberus a biscuit, or even 3 biscuits.
Yeah, 1 for each head.
Nobody seems quite prepared to risk it, which seems a bit weird, as they're already dead. Nobody takes Cerberus for walkies. We'd love some walkies, please.
We don't mind how quick.
Through all the underworld we hold the door keys, but they'll be your keys if you throw us a stick.
They slash or stab or try to choke him, they don't pat him, they don't stroke him, no, not the tiniest amount. No one squeaks his squeaky toy, no one tells him he's a good boy.
All 3 good boys depending how you count.
So somebody bring Cerberus a biscuit,
or even 3 biscuits.
And walkies as well.
Otherwise one day we might just quit it. Stop guarding Hades, and you can all go to hell. Help yourself to hell.
And skiing, actually, when I get this job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love skiing. I mean, I'm not really good or anything, but I go with a gang of my friends when we can manage it. We always have a great time.
Fantastic.
And so, how about you? What are your hobbies?
Hobbies? I don't think I really have any hobbies, exactly.
No, I just mean, what are your interests? You know, what do you like doing?
Okay, say something now. No, not say an actual thing. Now. Oh, let me think. She is letting you think. Why then aren't you thinking? Come on, what are your interests? Oh, God, I'm not interested in anything. Come on, what do I like doing? What do I do with my time? I always seem really busy, and now I can't think of a single thing I do. Work, can't say that. Travelling to work, coming home from work, eating, fiddling with my phone. Sometimes I go to the gym, but not very often, and I don't enjoy it. I hate it. In fact, I seem to hate everything I do.
Never mind.
No. I enjoy... What? What do you enjoy? You must enjoy something. Films. Sometimes I watch films. Yeah, but so does everyone in the world. Well, what if she's really into cinema and asks me about Truffaut? Is Truffaut even a director? Or is it a restaurant? No, I'm thinking of truffles. This is not helping. Okay, what do I like? I like a wine. I like what? I can't say wine. Sounds like I'm an alcoholic. And it's not like I know anything about it. I just like drinking it. God, maybe I am an alcoholic. Don't get distracted. What else do you like? Olives. I absolutely love olives. No, stop just saying things you can see on the table. Ice cream. No, that's just something on someone else's table. And anyway, you can't pause for 20 seconds and then say you like ice cream. You sound like you're 6. There must be something. There must be something I do that a normal adult would answer, and it would be an okay answer. What do I do on holiday? Read. Not really, though. Drink. We talked about that. Skiing. Sometimes. Oh, skiing. Of course, it's perfect. It's athletic. It's adult. It's a skill. I do genuinely enjoy it. It's the perfect answer to that. Damn it. She said skiing. Okay, so that's good. It's a shared interest. You could... No. If I said it straight away, it would have been great. It would have been a connection. But now, it just sounds like I'm parroting back what she liked. Okay, this is really serious now. I really have to say something. Something. Anything.
Anyway, do you want another...
Ice cream.
I'm sorry?
I like ice cream.
That's nice.
Yes, it is nice. That's, I think that's why I like it. The niceness is the thing I like. Oh, hang on, I'm a mountaineer. Too late now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the train manager speaking. For those of you who just joined us, I'd like to welcome you aboard this cross-country stopping service to Birmingham New Street. Please do familiarise yourself with the safety information posted in each carriage. And please also, if you wouldn't mind, join me in showing your appreciation of our driver today, who does a very difficult and responsible job with enormous skill. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us on the train.
And...
And I'd also like to take this opportunity to make passengers aware that the Docklands Light Railway is an automated light metro system.
All right, then. The driver would like to thank the train manager for his kind words, and he will find his ticket machine in the locked disabled toilet at Narborough Station. Thank you.
John, can I have a quick word with you?
Yeah, sure, Simon. What is it?
Well, look, don't take this the wrong way, but the rest of the cast and me, we just think maybe you're over-relying slightly on the trick of getting one of us to break out of character and point out what's wrong with the sketch. Like it's racist or you haven't written a punchline.
Oh, am I doing that a lot?
I don't know. Maybe, yes.
I thought it was quite fun. You know, it sort of gave the show texture.
Well, yeah, maybe once or twice, but you are using it a lot now. And it is sort of having your cake and eating it a bit, isn't it?
I don't think so.
It is. And the other thing is, it makes us, you know, the actors, the actual real people you pretend are speaking to you, who are also your friends, by the way, look a bit
mean and pompous.
Oh, Simon, I don't think you're mean or pompous.
No, nor do I. I think you make us sound mean and pompous. Case in point, this sketch in particular is making me come across like a total arsehole.
Well, so you're actually complaining about this sketch we're doing now?
I don't know, John. You tell me what I'm complaining about. You wrote all this for me to say. And by the way, I'm getting a little tired of the way you always use me specifically when you want a member of the cast to bully you.
Are you really?
No, or rather, who knows? Because I am still reading your lines. Look, none of what I'm saying represents what I, Simon Kane, actually think or feel. Not even this.
OK, look, you don't think this is all getting a bit self-indulgent, do you?
You have such a cheek. Sitting at your computer, writing that line for you to ask me as if it's somehow my fault, and then writing this answer for me to say, yes, of course it's self-indulgent! Massively self-indulgent! So for God's sake, stop it!
How? I don't know how to stop. How can I get out of this?
I don't know! I'm still reading lines! Make one of the others say something!
Like what?
Anything!
Hello, look at me. My name's Carrie Quinlan. I'm a silly teapot. Whoops, where's my head?
Seriously, John, that's the best you could do?
I didn't actually write that.
Yeah, no, sorry, everyone. That was me. I was bored.
Well, since you ask me for a tale containing the sentence, that robot weasel might just be King Edward VII. I don't have anything like that. I mean, seriously, what were the odds? However, I do have one containing the sentence, that robot weasel might just be Queen Victoria. Is that any good? Very well then, settle down and attend. It was the February of 1901, and I, along with the rest of the Empire, was in deep mourning for our late Queen. Trains were cancelled, armies of urchins employed to spray the new fallen snow with soot, and an Act of Parliament made it illegal to use the word cheese because it made people look as if they were smiling. I was at work in my laboratory. I had been working on a cure for smallpox, but in the light of our great bereavement, this seemed too hopeful and frivolous an undertaking, so I was instead conducting an experiment into whether it was possible to make copper cry. There was a knock at the door, and my housekeeper showed in two gentlemen in black suits, black coats, black armbands, and top hats decorated, as was my own, with an engraving of Britannia sobbing into a bulldog.
Ah, Professor Finnemore.
Said one.
My name is Sir Hugo Hush, head of Britain's newly created, let's just keep this between ourselves, shall we, service. And this gentleman with me is so distinguished that for security's sake he must remain anonymous.
Certainly, if you wish it, said I. But I think you can trust to my discretion, Prime Minister.
Does it?
Cried my visitor.
How the devil did you know?
Oh, it was simple enough. You see, you are the Prime Minister.
I know that, but we've never met.
True, but photographic likenesses of your face have appeared in many publications.
Oh, no, have they? Curse this damnable press intrusion. It was bad enough when they started copying down my speeches and telling everybody what I was saying. But letting them know what I look like as well, that's going too far.
Be that as it may, Finnemore.
Broke in, Sir Hugo.
We have come to speak to you today about this business of the death of Queen Victoria.
She was taken from us too young, Finnemore. So many ideas left unshared. So many ways of mourning Prince Albert still to teach us.
Indeed so, said I, but after all, there is nothing that can be done about it.
Perhaps not, or perhaps not, perhaps not. That is to say, perhaps. Take a look in here.
He handed me a brass-bound case the size of a hatbox. I looked within and gasped. Queen Victoria's brain!
Quite right, Finnemore. I see the tales of your mental agility have not been exaggerated.
Thinking quickly, I elected not to explain that I had in fact had no idea what the strange grey thing in the box was, but that Queen Victoria's brain is simply an exclamation I make when I'm surprised. get hold of it?
At the very moment that the vital spark would otherwise have been extinguished, Finnemore, a certain experimental medical procedure was carried out to obtain the brain.
Did you saw the top off her head and then scoop it out with a big spoon?
I am not at liberty to disclose the size of the spoon.
But look here.
Broke in the Prime Minister.
The fact is, it's no good to us just bobbing about in a hat box. It needs a body. And so, of course, we came to you, Finnemore, the foremost pioneer in the field of automation.
I made a slight bow. It would have been foolish to deny the compliment. My army of automated metal hedgehogs were the toast of Europe. No grand society ball was complete without at least half a dozen of them zipping about with their titanium spikes laden with cubes of pineapple and rennet coagulated dairy product.
Can it be done, Finnemore?
Sir Hugo?
Can you build a new casing for the Regal Think box?
No doubt I can, I replied. But I must urge caution, gentlemen. As a scientist, I believe any brain divorced from the body and soul must become dehumanized to the point of monstrousness.
Then you won't do it.
Oh, no, I'll do it. I'm just saying, once I've done it, look out! Things are going to get monstery. All that night, I toiled at building the royal exoskeleton, whilst my mechanical hedgehog servants brought me fortifying coffee and sandwiches, one of the ingredients of which was pickle. Out of simple patriotism, I made the Robo-Queen 8 foot tall, and naturally, I equipped her with ceremonial swords, maces, and other weaponry, the better to enhance her majesty and terrify foreigners. After all, it wasn't as if any brain divorced from the body and soul must become dehumanized to the point of monstrousness. No one thought that. By dawn, my work was done. Reverently, I opened the hatch under the crown and tipped my late monarch's brain into a fishbowl full of electric water or something. Her aluminium eyelids flickered, her cupro-nickel lips parted, and she spoke.
What have you done to us?
She gazed down at her new casing.
What have we become?
Do you like it, Your Majesty?
No, we hate it. We hate it.
But, Your Majesty, I have brought you back, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. I saved the Queen. And think how delighted your people will be, they who grieve you so sorely. And I flung open the laboratory doors. I had hoped that the display of the great mourning into which her passing had thrown a nation would soothe the crotchety, steam-powered monarch. Instead, the sight seemed to madden her and made the brass-bound portholes of her eyes glow with fire. Fire I hoped was metaphorical, but, as her inventor knew only too well, was not. She surveyed the scene and croaked out,
Why weren't you this sad about Albert?
Flashed again. 2 jets of, as I had feared, decidedly non-metaphorical fire burst forth and incinerated the snow-painting urchins, and the unstoppable Robo-Queen lurched into the night. Well, the job was done, and naturally I thought no more of it. But before long, my 2 visitors were back in my laboratory, nagging on about it again.
She must be stopped, Finnemore. She's terrorizing the city.
She's got hold of a giant pair of ceremonial scissors and she's been running round London opening things.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
And when I say things, I mean people.
How do you know it was her?
Well, she's fairly distinctive, Finnemore. There aren't many 8-foot-tall psychotic robo-monarchs running about London. Not since we captured Nicholas the Electro-Tsar. And anyway, she always leaves a calling card at the scene of the crime. Here, I'll show you one.
He pulled the silken cord, and a small curtain fell away, revealing a brass plaque engraved, "This Chelsea pensioner was opened by Her Metallic Majesty Queen Victoria. We'll be back." "Very well, gentlemen," said I. "To capture a giant berserk robot Queen Victoria, one must think like a giant berserk robot Queen Victoria. Where would she go? What does she want? Aha! I have it." And without delay, I set out for Kensington. Sure enough, when just after midnight I reached the Albert Memorial, there she was, gazing into the gilt face of the huge bronze statue. At my step, she turned.
We are Giant Metal Victoria. He is Giant Metal Albert.
Indeed.
But we feel nothing. We see Albert, but we are not sad. We open costermongers with giant scissors, but we are not amused. We feel nothing.
Nonetheless, a tear rolled down her copper cheek, which at least gave me a data point for my earlier experiment. Alas, your majesty, said I, as I predicted all along, without the body and soul, the mind is monstrous.
Then destroy us.
I cannot do that, ma'am. It would be treason.
Then decant us into a new body, one in which we will not be recognized, one in which we can live a simple, carefree life. Oh, and ideally one which incorporates convenient storage for cubes of cheese.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's all right. We're allowed to say it.
Well, naturally I obeyed the royal command. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if one night, as you look out on the hedgehogs gambling in your garden, one seems somehow both shinier and more imperious than the others, might I ask you to put out, along with the cat food, a few ball bearings and perhaps a dish of WD-40? You see, that robot hedgehog might just be Queen Victoria. What? Oh, did you say robot weasel? Oh, no, I don't have any like that. Good night.
John Finnemore Souvenir Programme was written and performed by John Finnemore with Margaret Cabourn-Smith, Simon Kane, Laurie Lewin and Carrie Quinlan. Original music was composed by Susanna Pierce and performed by Susanna Pierce and Sally Stairs. The producer was Ed Morrish and it was a BBC radio comedy production. Or at least we hope so. But I suppose you'll be the judge of that.